personally. You know that
100% agree.
the BL was bought by OJ?
Like, it's not even a whiskey business?
It is, but it's like owned and like run by like the people that own.
Let's talk about Keith spreading those rumors that you're going for. Oh, yeah. Tara and Tina. Yeah. And I'm going for all the girls. Yeah, fucking idiot, man. That's insane. Man, I think I have to pick the topic for my room tonight. Last night it was Braden's. What's the craziest thing you've ever done in your Big Brother house? When's the last time you backstabbed someone? Dude. But by the way, I went into your room last night. Like, remember when you filled up my water bottle last night and you left out my door? Yeah. I went into your room to say goodnight just so, like, everyone would, like, think everything was normal and shit. And I was like, oh, boys, like, or guys, I gotta pick a topic for tonight because I thought it was me, not Braden. And Ty goes, what's the biggest lie you've ever been caught in? And I was just like, you fucking moron. What's yours, bud? He's like, yeah, that's gonna be my topic.
Yeah, we'll just play into their egos. But if we, what would you do if you went next week then? So I guess we do.
If who's gone?
I guess we do Jed and Ty next week.
If Ty's gone?
Yeah, and just say, look, guys, one of them.
I would do Ty and Beth, and just say, show Matt's. Hope somebody wins a veto. Put up Jed. Yeah, I'd have to think about it. I would almost do Jed and Beth, to be honest, because I would want one of them too, probably to go. Yeah. So if one of them wins a veto, then I put Ty on the block or Keith on the block, and we vote out Beth because we have the numbers. Probably put up Keith. Yeah. Just say, look, Ty, you're not going. Yeah. Yeah. But you fucking help us. Yeah.
Put a fucking postal code on it here.
I keep thinking of funny conversations I had.
Huh?
I keep thinking of funny conversations I had.
Fuck, we're sick.
I was talking to Jed in the HOH room yesterday, and I was like, yo, 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 ball pit. The water's warm.
You're not my target. I was like, well, who's your target? She's like, well, I can't say. You're just going to have to wait for nominations. And she didn't really give me a name. So I don't know if it's you.
But she said I wasn't her target. What the hell's going on?
I have no. I'm going to have to talk to you.
Jed and Ty.
Because all she said to me.
Kiefer, please put on your microphone.
I don't know what she said to Jed and Ty. Whoever goes up against me isn't her target.
But what?
Whoever goes up against me is her target. I'm not the
I
target.
wonder if she just said that to get info out of me. You think?
I don't know. I don't know, LT. It is not looking good.
I mean, if she did, smart move on her. Because she's going to get information out of everybody now. Right?
Yep.
But I mean, everything I told her was the truth. Like,
I don't think she sees the truth.
I don't know what she sees. So she's putting up you, but whoever's beside you is her target.
Yeah. She didn't want to say it. She just told me not to fuck it up. Act mopey.
She said, don't mess it up, act mopey.
Huh? I can't hear what you're saying.
Is it bad? She's putting me up.
No, I think the only way I think she does it. Here's the problem. There's a few problems. Taking you off is going to be really hard because you admitted you lied about her already.
I don't think I should be off. I think I should be up there.
So yeah, we definitely can't get you off.
That's
not right now. You, she feels like you're responsible for the flip. And she feels like if you're not on the block, the house could flip, and not built to Vic Kiefer.
She thinks I'm responsible for the flip?
Yeah.
How is that?
Because when you were in the room last night, you were talking and she was there.
Right.
And you were saying you didn't agree, but you wanted the flip.
Right.
So she's equating that as you being responsible because she saw you saying that's what you wanted. Right?
I knew talking in front of Vic was a bad
Yeah,
idea.
that was a mistake, yeah.
So it sounds like she really wants you up there to A, avoid a flip, and then B, she doesn't feel like she has a good game relationship with you because she feels like she's come to you to try to build something and you haven't. So for that reason, it seems like she wants to put you up. But ultimately, from my conversation, what I gather is that she sees the house in numbers. And to her, it looks like if she puts up anybody from the other side, she'll have lots of people mad at her. The issue is she doesn't see another side of the house. She only sees one side. So she puts up Brayden, who she proposed to put up. She's scared that Austin, Kyle, and Ro will come for her. But she doesn't understand that. She puts up you or Keith, Tina, me, Jed, Beth. There's more people coming for her. She doesn't understand that. So my thing is now, I'm wondering if we have to make the divide clear.
If we have to bring her in?
Huh?
What, like bring her in?
Not bring her in, but let her know there's sides in this house. If she puts up someone from our side, we're coming for her. Not saying it like that, but insinuating that putting up people from our side has its repercussions. In the hopes that she puts up one from each side, because that is the best case scenario. And if she puts up one from each side, it will be Keith and Tara. In that scenario, we have the numbers.
Right.
We send Tara home. We've burned our bridge with Vic, which is okay,
Which is okay.
because then we're competing for HOA with a 6-4 advantage.
Right.
We win HOH, we are golden. We still have the numbers. This is the only scenario. This is the best scenario that I can think of that Jed and I discussed, but we want to discuss it as a group.
Right.
But I'm at the point where I don't care if the 6 of us sit down now, because we're in a position now where the house, they look like a 4 or 5, or how many of them are
Right.
over there?
It just looks like a 4, but she doesn't know there's the 6 of us. So she needs to know that.
She's scared of the 4, and we look like a bunch of random pods.
Right. But
Me and Ty, Kiefer's out, you out, Beth with them.
so do we fake bring her in?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just
It
don't
looks,
know.
bring her in now?
No.
Looks
Yeah, it looks
horrible.
horrible.
Yeah, it does look bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come with us now
Yeah.
that you're HOH?
Yeah.
That's tough. Rather than be like, look, the house is in sides. If you come after this side, Vic,
There's
it's
more
a numbers game.
There's more numbers against
How do you
you.
present that to her?
That's the tricky part. We have to just lay out the numbers.
We gotta like literally bring her visually, show her the numbers.
We tell her it's cleaner if she puts up one from each,
Yeah.
and then the veto The veto will be huge. Huge. We take our chances with the veto.
I feel like if I go up beside Kiefer, I'm going home.
That's what we're.
I don't know that.
We don't know that.
She seems to think she has the votes to send Kiefer home.
Yeah.
Kiefer's her target.
Yeah.
She told Kiefer that whoever's sitting beside him is her target.
When? Just now?
Yep.
Whoever's beside you is the target?
And she didn't tell me who the target was. But you can't know that. You know what I mean?
So I am her target.
She wouldn't tell me who the target was.
It makes more, from the discussion we had, it actually makes more sense that Toya is the target.
Yeah, I am the target because I know I'm the target because when I was talking to her, she's just like, well, you're smart and you're strong and like you're a good player. So somebody put that in her head, right?
Kyle.
Yeah.
They would vote to evict Toya. For sure.
Yeah.
Kyle would, Ro would.
And
Austin and Braden, I don't know what they
Yeah,
would
they
do, but
would.
if there are 4,
they would.
they would.
They would. Austin and Bray are not even looking at me right now.
Same. But
I think I think Vic is like butthurt that you never formed an alliance with her when she wanted to.
But she said none of us came to her and solidified anything. I didn't think
We never solidified anything.
but I taught game with her, but like, I wasn't like on her.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I'm not on anybody in this house.
I know. She's just justifying it to herself. Like you can see her talking it out, and she's just like justifying to herself.
But she had some serious help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could
she
see
did.
the
You
can
language,
tell.
Yeah.
she's using.
Yeah.
She does. Somebody planted it in her head.
Yeah. She didn't come up with all that.
Yeah, no.
No, there's no way.
There-
And the quickness of that when we were talking to her in the kitchen, it was
Yeah.
it was Bray, it was Tara, it was Ro, and then all of a sudden it's you.
Yeah. Somebody put it in her head.
Why it's tough for us to create another target for her without blatantly lying. And
Yeah.
I don't know who to make that. Like even if it's Tara, the fuck
Did
could
she
we-
say anything about Kyle?
who? Did we?
Did Vic say anything about Kyle?
She was like, what she said? She was like, she's like,
Ro hasn't taught game with her either.
No,
know,
she
but
said barely. She said Rose
she's like, I promised them that I wouldn't put them up if they go on slop. I'm like, what?
That's not a good
I was like,
reason.
That's a terrible reason.
That's a terrible reason.
I'm like, so you just like anyone can just go on slop and they're safe? Like what?
No, she didn't have anything really negative. She said her and Cobb, the party thing.
Yeah, they're like we have the party thing. Like we haven't really talked much game, but
That's personal stuff. That's not game
I
moves,
know.
man.
No, we told her like we hinted at him, like talking shit about her and like putting her up if he had the opportunity, and she was just like,
She's scared if she, huh?
She's scared. Yeah, she's scared if she puts up someone over there that she's like, I see it. I see something forming there. Like they're all gonna come after me if I put someone up there from there.
She doesn't feel that way about this
But
side.
she doesn't feel that way about
She
this.
just
doesn't
feels that
know.
if you're put up, me and Jed might be
Get
mad.
mad. Yeah, that's the only.
That's it.
But she doesn't. But she sees. Yeah, she doesn't see that there's Keith.
There's more Beth.
There's more. There's
Tina.
Beth and Tina.
we
I
did
don't-
too good at hiding our alliance.
Literally.
So now it's not useful to hide it anymore. It's pointless now.
So I could hang out with you guys?
I don't know. Like
Beth is not going to want to come out and reveal her alliance.
I know. Like she's chilling with Austin and
Yeah,
Brayden.
she's not. And I feel like if Beth were to pick a side, she'll pick that side.
as of now, yeah, you could be right. We look like the losing team.
Fuck, man.
We've all come out of today with targets. All of us. 4 of us.
I won't jeopardize these, you guys. I won't jeopardize all of your games. Like, I'll walk out of here and never say a word about our alliance.
Same.
You know what I mean?
But I'm trying to think of how we can make sure you guys don't go home.
Yeah. The thing is, like,
We'd have to win the POV and pray she put up Tara. Because if she wins the POV, I think she'd put up Jed.
She thinks she what?
If me or LT win, she would probably put up you.
Who? Vic?
No, she swore on
She
her
swore on her
dead
life.
mother.
She swore on
that
a
she
bunch
wouldn't
of
do
stuff.
that.
She's not putting up Jed.
So who would it be?
I think she put up Brayden.
She said she put up Brayden or Tara.
So POV's big. We get unscathed if,
Yeah.
because we would still have the numbers to win the
Literally
vote.
the only way. If you guys are on the block.
It's gonna be, from hearing your guys' discussion,
Yeah, she's putting up the wrong person.
I know.
Even after knowing that Kyle would have put her up, she's still saying,
Yeah. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. Like, we literally...
and I still, like, just so you guys know, I spun it to Vic, so I didn't reveal our alliance once again, because I thought that's what her plan was, and until hearing all of this, I told her I was on the outside. I thought she was a flip vote, which I truly did think that, and I was trying to save face with Kyle
Yeah.
by telling her that Vic was voting to evict Roe.
Yeah.
And that was on me, which is why I'm on the block.
Question for you. Why didn't you just lie to her?
She wouldn't have believed me. She was certain.
She was certain.
She was certain. You should have seen her face. There's no going back.
Like, because Kyle told, because it would have been your word against Kyle's, you know that.
She had it in her mind. It would have been she would have called a house meeting,
Yeah.
and nothing good comes from house meetings.
It still would have been your word against Kyle's.
She would have took Kyle's word, man.
Over yours? Why?
Yes. Because I've never talked game with her.
That's not a good enough reason. Fuck.
Because I don't trust her.
She doesn't
And I
trust
said that.
to who?
LT, when she came in and was talking game, and you asked me who I was going to vote to evict, and Vic was in the room. And I told you I felt put on the spot because I don't trust Vic. Because Vic lied about me potentially using the power of veto like week 1. Like, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I think Tara put something in her head.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Tara.
She said Tara and Tina went in there.
Tara's been avoiding me. Every time I sit down with her and
Tara won't
Tina,
even look at me either.
Because she's on their side.
Because Tara knew that she was going to go up.
Yep. She did. And now they went in there.
What?
And made promises, and now Victoria says she made promises with them. Because Tara obviously knows that she was going to go up.
Did you make any promises with her?
With who?
That
I promised her that I wouldn't go after her, that I wouldn't put her up if I went HOH.
here's one more play we have. We sit down with Vic and her.
All three of us?
Yes.
And say what?
Something.
Same thing? Well, that's what she said. She was open to doing that.
She said she was open to doing that.
Just like having a conversation with all three of us.
I promised her, and I've never mentioned her name. Like I wasn't gonna go after her.
No, we reiterated
Like,
that. We said that Toya has never targeted you and will never target you, but people that you're protecting will. And she was still like, Toya's never talked game with me until now. Like, she was avoiding me, like my lines, offers, like.
I wasn't avoiding her, guys. Like I told her, I said, I made a deal with Austin, and I don't talk to Austin.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to Austin.
Yeah.
I just.
Well, that's what we said. We thought it was kind of like a unspoken alliance.
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of how it was. Like it was a bridge. We were the bridge.
I said
between-
I don't even chill with Ty and Jed during the day.
Yeah.
Like. And I explained to her that the reason why we were having conversations in the beginning is because we were in the same room and we needed to vote out a team member. So I had to talk to you.
Yeah.
No, we said all the same. We mentioned all that. She's been coached very well
She's been heavily manipulated. For sure.
by many people in a row.
Yeah.
Tara, Kyle, Austin, Brady. Like, it's a lot of people to go up and get in her mind right after winning that HOH. And she promised all the first people she saw. She made 100
But she
promises.
also promised me too, right after the HOH competition,
Yeah.
she literally looked at me and said, "Don't worry, girl, you're good.
That's
Don't
what she
even
said.
worry."
She's like, she said, I promised you many people I fucked up, I have to break. a promise. She said I have to break one.
And she gave you her word that she wasn't putting you up?
Yeah. But she went against that. And it would look stupid for her game to not put me up. I deserve to be up. Fuck.
How do you guys think we get out of this?
With a 5-person alliance.
What does that mean?
Meaning me and T are going home.
Hmm?
Meaning if we don't win that POV, me or LT are going home.
Yeah.
And then there's only 5 Sunsetters. Which again, don't count yourself out, LT.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
If you're going up, I will gladly go home to my family and just reminisce about this experience. I'm gonna fight to stay, but I don't feel like campaigning against you. All I'm gonna say to people is,
Yeah, I'm not
what's good
either.
for your game?
Okay, Vic wants me to go and give her a pros and cons list of everyone in the house. What do we say?
Pro, great cook, sick in bed, great hair.
You're sick in bed?
Sick in bed.
I puke all the time.
So,
Con, I said Vic's name to Kyle.
If
I
she
threw
talks
her-
about me and not talking game with her, just explain to her that like I'm not the kind of person that's going around the house like
totally.
you're
You're easy.
like I'm on the couch all day couch hopping. Do you know what I mean? But if I tell you that like you have my word that I'm not going after you, I'm not going after you.
Yeah, it means something.
It means something. I've made it known that my target was Kyle.
Okay.
That's all I have to say. Like I don't know. That's all I have is my word, really.
Yeah. You guys having a conversation with her?
Yeah, but she
So it's like-
she basically said she's putting up Keith and LT.
Sorry.
She basically said she's putting up these two.
Straight to your faces.
Yeah. Like as of right now.
I just went in there. I'm like, hey, and she's like, I need your help with the bad. Just showered, and I was like, what? She's like, I basically promised everyone they're safe and I'm not safe, and I just need you to give me pros and cons list.
I don't know. Try to shift it to Tara. I
You
don't know.
yeah,
Like,
Tara has.
we need Tara on the block. Like
Even
that.
if it is,
Put,
if it comes
say,
from one of you, but with her,
you can say that it's, I should go up on the block.
say Keith.
Like
You
she
can.
to us, she said that she wants Keith out. Not she wants her as a pawn. But then to Keith, she said that she wants her out.
Can't
Don't,
respond
no,
to
no, 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 no.
Jared.
Hold on. Wait. Don't say Keith should be on the block. We only
Just
can
give
have-
pros and
We
cons.
only
Keep
can.
it benefit.
No, but only one of them can be on the block. To Keith, she said Latoya's the pawn. Latoya's the
So I
target.
can't say Tara, just like-
Just say Tara, but,
Yeah.
but don't make any scenario in which these two are good on the block because we don't really know who
Mom,
real.
it's not yours, isn't it?
Please don't.
I'm just gonna-
Okay, that makes sense. But I
And say
mean,
like you just talk about the fact that like yo, a lot of people in this house are liars, and the one person in this house that keeps it real is me. You're never gonna have to worry about her going after you. Everybody's coming in your room right now telling you everything you want to hear.
and you can be like,
Can I pitch a fence care?
oh,
That's Tara. She was one of the main driving factors flipping the vote.
Yeah, okay.
She has said our names multiple times,
And you guys have to remember.
and we're with her.
She put me and Jen up anything against
Put
each
us
other.
first up.
And I have it. She big knows I have it.
Yeah. So that's like a lot.
She hijacks all Vic's conversations.
Really?
Maybe even like,
Oh, that, yeah.
She looking.
needs that. A reminder of
would you feel comfortable saying that like you wouldn't want to see me go home? Would you feel comfortable saying that?
Can I just say it's like not the time?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and just say you don't talk game with me. Half true.
After. And no one knows me and you or anything. Just
Yeah.
like someone keep it up.
Right, but say that like you've talked a little game with me and that you know for sure that you don't like, that I don't like that Kyle's going after the girls. And the reason why I was so adamant about getting Ro out is because he's in alliance with Kyle, and it wasn't just a move for me, but it was a move for all the girls,
Which is actually true.
which is actually the truth.
Don't rack your brains up too much. Don't rack your brains up too much.
Yeah.
Take a breather.
You got us?
Pretty fucking stressful.
I know.
Big Bethel's got us?
I know I don't. It's been a long day.
No, I don't.
Oh.
No, I do. I do. I just think it's like they're not. I think it's not 100% gonna walk in there.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously.
But somebody fed her with that. Somebody fed her.
Well, you should have heard what she was talking to us. Like, it wasn't her talking.
It sounded like God.
It really sounded like,
And they're in there having a blast in the ball pit.
When right now?
Kyle and Roe, right?
Tarantino and them too, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Here's one more thing I want to say to you too. The thing is, she sees that side of the house as a side, right? So her potentially going after Austin, Brayden, Kyle, or Roe makes her think that people are coming for her. Her going after Toya doesn't feel she has those same repercussions. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sorry?
She doesn't feel she has repercussions
Oh, yeah.
for going after the Toya.
she doesn't think this is a
I
sign.
know, exactly. That's what's weird about this.
Yeah.
She sees them as something, and she sees the other people as a bunch of randoms.
The way I can frame it is like, obviously, you know that us three are a thing. Obviously, people suspect that you three are a thing. So, like, if you have us, you're gonna have boys too, you know? She wants to be in with you boys.
Yeah.
She respects you guys.
She really wants to be in with you guys.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
So I could do it that way.
yeah.
Too.
Like if you really want to get in with them because they're big players, it's not a good idea to put me up.
She just thinks that you have so much potential to flip the vote. That's what she's scared of. Like, that's what she told us. Like, she's like, Kiefer's my target, and if Toya is not on the block, she'll be able to flip the vote, like she's been trying to do the last 2 weeks. She says that. Yeah, she just said that. Like,
Yeah, I get it.
that's what she said. Like,
Yeah.
that's why she said she wants you on the block.
But if I'm working with her and that's what she wants, then I'm not going to do that.
But realistically, either way, we would have to stab her in the back this week
Yeah.
because
Kiefer's not going home.
Because Kiefer's not going home.
Yeah.
So, but
We just have to like really all week and like.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Push it. Yeah.
But yeah, but then like, once Tara goes, we have like 2 more numbers than them.
Right.
So
Exactly.
and then we went out to age, we put 2 of them up,
Yeah.
replacement with 1 of them.
Yeah.
And we have 3 more numbers than them.
Yeah.
So it's just like, we just need her to put Tara up.
Yeah.
And we need to get her out of here, and we need to win HOH.
Yeah,
That's just
that's
like
it.
the main thing. So we just need to
Okay.
plant Tara in her head hard.
Brayden needs to too.
Brayden?
Yeah.
Why?
Brayden doesn't work there either, so it's like Brayden's there and that other person in there. Or is it Tara?
Is Brayden down
What?
to do that?
Tara.
That Brayden is?
Because all week they're saying Tara. Oz and Brayden all week long. It's gonna be Tara. She's so annoying.
I don't think Brayden would be down to vote out LT.
I don't think he would be down to vote for me. I have a good relationship with Brayden.
Is Brayden committed to Kyle?
No, when I came in from the HOH, and I was like, hey, it is very obvious you guys have something with Kyle. Like, maybe it'd be good if you could, like, keep me information from that. And Brayden's like, I don't want to be associated with him because I hate that everyone's doing that.
Okay.
We should disperse.
Also, yeah.
I'm gonna go now.
Yeah. Where's Brayden?
I'm gonna talk to Brayden.
I don't know.
I want
You're
to
gonna
talk
go
to Brayden too because, like, I could have thrown him under the bus and I didn't. Like, because
Do we-
I
do-
really like him. Do you know what I mean?
So what information do we want Brayden to know?
In terms of what's Brayden's value to us?
Because he could be another vote for us.
Uh,
Or he could be another player in the veto. That could take someone down and put in.
Brayden plays with Austin.
Does Brayden know that he potentially could go up?
I don't know. That's the thing.
I don't want to tell him that if he doesn't know that. But if he
Right.
knows that, I can be like, listen, like you're a potential to go up. And I was asked if, you know, you've said anything bad about Vic. And I said no, because like, I'm not in this game to play dirty. And I don't,
I don't think he knows he's a potential to go up.
okay, so then I'm not, I don't know what I would say to Brayden, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
I don't know.
But it would be nice to know that he's not fully on Kyle's numbers, because that means that we could potentially swing him in that situation. If we don't have to permanently put him on that side and have him in the middle, that's someone we could take. That'd be like a huge.
I also think that Vic will value Beth's opinion because she doesn't see that Beth is aligned with me. Do you see
Or
what I'm
Tina.
saying?
Absolutely.
Or Tina.
Yeah, Tina's with Tara. She would never know that Tina's aligned with us.
Right.
Is Tina still good with us?
She came in here and she checked on me and everything seemed good.
I think Tina's good. I talked to her.
Tina's good.
I think she's
Okay.
doing.
No,
And I literally, and she said, and we talked about the fact that like Tara could be a target, and she's just like, I know.
I think Tina's completely good.
Okay.
She's just doing a great job playing within their thing.
She knows where, I think she knows where her loyalty lies. I don't know.
This is why we have Tina and Beth.
I'm just scared people are gonna see things heating up over here.
And then just jump ship.
Just jump ship. So that's what I'm making sure.
I know.
I agree. Yep.
Because we're
I
not
totally
in the
see-
best place right now.
Right.
Right now, I just don't think they're organized, even in the numbers.
Who them?
Yeah.
Over there?
Yeah, I don't think Braden is sold
I don't
on
think
an
they're as
alliance.
organized as we think. The fact that Braden said, I don't want to be grouped with Kyle.
Yeah.
We're not
settled.
saying they're organized, but they appear that way.
Right,
Yeah,
they
they
appear
appear that
that
way to
way.
Vic, and Vic doesn't want to step on that.
Right. She really doesn't realize what she's doing.
We don't appear as anything.
Because she thinks
Which was,
I'm
like,
a
our
floater and
intention.
I have
That
nobody.
was our intention.
I know, which is fine,
Yeah.
but
We,
she's
we
not.
can't blow it up. If it means I have to go home.
No, fuck that.
Or if I,
You
there's
don't-
still a potential that I can go home, and I'm okay.
We don't want you to go home, Keith.
No. Number one plan is neither of you guys go home.
We don't want any of us going home.
We
I never, like, this is like the most solid thing that, like, I've ever seen. The fact that you guys are even in here strategizing with me is like, shows me.
We're a
Do you know
team.
what I mean?
we're a team. Fuck that. If it was me in this situation, I would want
I'd
you
be
guys
doing
to
the same
exactly.
thing. I'd be,
like,
you know,
Yeah.
I'd be doing the same
You know.
thing.
Team. None of you
I
guys.
feel good with you guys.
No, you're like if you like we told you from day one.
We can make it
This is a
through
solid
this.
6. We're staying with it. We're not just gonna lay down. Like fuck that. We're gonna be in her ear, and she's gonna put Tara up, and we're gonna get her out, and we're gonna have the numbers, and we're gonna win HOH, and 2 of their asses are on the block,
Yeah, and then we're gonna hit
and
them
then we're
with
gonna
so much.
fucking hang them.
Yeah.
It's light work. Seriously, we're not. I'm not like I'm done. Like
Hang
fuck
light.
that. I'm not walking around this house like an awkward bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, don't
no, I
care.
hear you.
We
I
have,
Okay,
we
but
have,
I kind of have to act like an awkward bitch for a little bit.
Okay, you can do your thing, but like I'm not scared of anybody.
I'm saying.
I'm
Like,
also not scared.
I'm not tiptoeing around anybody. I don't
Yeah.
care. We're not going home. Fuck that. We have the numbers.
Like we are where we are right now.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
are. We are. We
And
can't.
this is Big Brother.
Should
This
we
is
have?
what
Should
it-
we have voted Roe? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's
Well,
over.
yeah,
it's in the past.
We messed up, but whatever. It is
Who
what it is.
cares? And then
Yeah.
when one of us are in power next week, we see how they come running like this. Closest girls who were voting for me, all you guys was at Josh. And she said, oh, it's not the right move. Are you guys sure? Are you guys sure? Are you guys sure? Like, Beth was in there. So, interesting. I put towels in here. I think before. Oh, it's in there. What's that? Oh, no, there's something in here.
Amazing.
A little bit. It's fine. A little bit, you bet.
And I do.
It's a game.
And I do trust her. I do trust that, like, even if other people throw us under the bus, I think she can smell the BS. And I think she does need to cover her bases with the boys, which I don't mind.
Yep.
I just hope that noms stay the same.
Me too.
It sucks. It totally sucks, but I'm not
But I think we're in a better position now than what we were yesterday.
1,000%. And honestly, with all that sketchiness, it wasn't sketchy because of me and you.
Exactly.
And the people who made it sketchy now have to deal with it. And I'm sorry.
Cheers to TNT.
Yeah, I do love them
I know.
so much.
But it comes down to
But
It's just
I
better
tried
for
to
her
say a few times.
Yeah.
And I knew the boys were
It
going
just
to throw
didn't
me
make
under the
sense
bus.
that they were going to do that.
I knew the boys were going to throw me under the bus. At least we're not the only ones thrown under their bus. They're doing what they feel they have to do.
Yeah.
But it is funny because I didn't throw Jed or Ty under the bus. I didn't even really throw Latoya or Kiefer under the bus.
No.
I said, these are the conversations that happen. This
Yep.
is what I heard.
This is how it happened. This is what I heard.
And I said,
Do
I
as you
don't
wish.
know where this is originating from. This is how
And
it was
that's the
passed
thing.
on to me.
And that's the thing. The big thing is the fact that you never tell the source
No,
because you don't know where the fuck.
I didn't have a source.
No, but seriously, right? Like even if, you know what I mean? Like there's that much shit being bounced around from person to person that it's hard to even fucking gauge where the source is, anyways. But we're in a much better position.
Yeah. I like Vic, and I think that she is smart, and I think that she knows that's better for her. I'm not saying
If she puts
why
it-
would I say the name of somebody? Like, obviously, if I win, I now have reason for the people threw me under the
So let me
bus.
ask you another question. If she puts up Toya and Kiefer,
Yeah.
and your name gets picked for the POV,
I'm fighting for it, and I'm keeping it the same.
okay.
1,000%.
Yeah.
You still have to fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Because power of veto is power.
Absolutely.
I would.
I just wanted to make. I just
would
wanted.
1,000% keep them the same
Yeah.
because I don't need to be touching any more drama.
No.
But
I
if
was just wondering, like, because it's going to be a possibility where Latoya is going to want it to be used on her.
No, it's too dicey.
Yeah.
And because I know where her real loyalties are, and as much as I love her,
Yeah.
because I do love her as a person, I know she's more loyal with the boys who are
Absolutely.
throwing my names under the bus.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
It's just
totally,
it's strictly
totally.
game.
Yep. No, that's right.
I mean, if you felt something different, you could decide for your game.
No.
But I don't think that would be the right call.
No, and it's not.
Especially
It's
if we have the numbers,
well,
and
exactly
the
right.
numbers feel good.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Thank God. Thank God.
I know. Can you imagine if that one of them got it?
Man, I am so glad I trusted my instinct on that one. Oh, I'm so glad I trusted my instinct on that one.
It really didn't sit right in the stomach.
No,
Right?
it didn't sit well for me.
Not at all.
The second I knew that Beth knew.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was
Because
like,
they went right to her to bring her into it.
and I was like, I thought we were seeing how we all felt. The second it went to Beth,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, Beth knows.
And then the second thing was the fact that we were going to be the fucking votes, and they were going to be. Oh yeah, don't say a thing around Beth. No.
I'm hoping that tomorrow is lighter.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the three of them are going to be pretty sour.
I didn't believe the lie about Kyle and Cole.
Oh, me too. Me too. I'm
That was
glad we
what he-
approached them this morning.
I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all day yesterday. That's why I was by myself all day.
I'm glad we chatted with the two of them.
Yeah.
And then talking to Rohan this morning,
Yeah.
like I could tell that he was genuine about it. As genuine as you can get in Big Brother, but you know what I mean? Like, I felt truth behind it.
I wish we could just move Ro into our room.
Huh? What'd you say?
I wish we could move Ro into our room.
I know. He's gonna have an awkward night over there.
We're gonna have a little bit of an awkward night too. Ty won't even look at me, and the thing with Ty,
Ty and Jed are completely avoiding everything.
Jed, I don't give a shit.
We have 4 people on our team that could play for POV.
If both of you guys go up.
Yeah, but we're saying if 1 and 1 went
If
up,
and
one
one
goes
winner.
up, then there's 5
then
people
there's
that can
5,
play.
and then 4 over here that can
Okay,
go
so
up.
we still have the numbers in that sense.
Yeah.
But if they both go up, then we don't.
Yeah, so then it would be this and this.
And that's just chance.
That's
Like,
just
who
chance.
names
That's just,
whose
yeah,
names come
like, we
out the
could
bag?
low-key get picked. 3 of us could go
Yeah.
and play.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just saying, if it's 1 and 1, and so that means that one of us is on the block and one of them are on the block, and then we win POV. We just
So
pull our
Vic's
person.
not in an alliance right now, right?
No.
No. If it comes to it and all 4 of us sit down with her,
Yeah.
and
Do we make something big?
do we?
But like, I'm just worried that she's gonna be like, it's too little, too late.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
It doesn't
It
look
doesn't
good.
look good because it looks like it's just
Yeah.
without
Out of
me doing it.
desperation.
Yeah.
Desperation.
I
But-
literally told her, I said that I'm not kissing your ass, I'm not making you tea, and I'm not rubbing your shoulders. Like, this is my pitch, and just let me know if you're putting me up before you do. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
I think we have to go with a pitch.
We need to
Give her
offer her
something.
something. She needs to be offered something
Something.
that's better than what she's being offered, but from the other side.
Did you guys tell her that if she puts me up, they're gonna go after her?
We haven't specifically.
We haven't specifically
said
said that, but we said that we would be very upset, and it would ruffle our feathers, because she was like worried about ruffling people's feathers. But then I asked her, "Are you closer with them, or are you closer with us? Because you claim to be very close to us."
Right.
She said, "We're closer with us for sure." And I said, "So aren't you more worried about ruffling our feathers than ruffling theirs?" And
I think she just sees them as more numbers.
she just sees them as more right now. Like, if she saw us as a 6, as we
What
are,
if you said to her, like, what if I was to tell you, Vic, that we have more numbers, but people don't know about it, and we can't reveal it because they're numbers that are
sprinkled out.
sprinkled out.
We could.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the numbers are sprinkled out, and this side doesn't know about this side. Do you see what I'm saying? So you think that the other side has more numbers, but they actually don't. You two have most of the numbers. It's just that people in the house don't know it. Does that make sense?
We could.
We could, because we're not being specific.
Yeah, it's just if she asks, who?
And you could be like, Vic, we've been honest with you from like the jump. Like, why would we lie about that? If it's a numbers game for you, I'm telling you, we actually have more numbers.
Yeah, and she wouldn't necessarily be able to get
Right?
to the bottom of it because she wouldn't know about Tina and she wouldn't know about Beth.
Right.
And we're willing to like take you with us through this game and have your back with all the relationships that we've built.
Yeah. We would have to ensure her safety. That's
Yeah.
all she wants.
Yeah.
Like, we have the numbers. If you do what's in our best interest, you are part of the major majority moving forward.
Right.
And we will take out the rest of the house.
The issue is, she has to trust us. And she feels like, here's the problem. She feels like she can only trust me and Jed, but not you and Keith. And on the other side, she's kind of indifferent about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's kind of just like this with them.
Which
Whereas
makes
with
no
us,
sense.
she's here
So
and
if
here.
she's so solidified with you two, why isn't she going with what you guys are saying?
Because she's so against you two. You know what I'm saying?
Which
So-
is surprising to me because like I never felt a bad thing between me and her.
It's not even that it was a bad thing. We just thought it was nothing.
Right. Okay.
Right, yeah.
When she ranks, like, she said that she ranked a list of just game relationships, and like you and Kiefer are at the bottom. So when she says she's going through who she's gonna put on the block, she's like, oh, it just makes sense.
Right.
But it doesn't make sense
But it-
overall.
No.
Because like,
It doesn't make sense because really Rowan Kyle would go after her.
Oh, absolutely.
And I wouldn't.
you
They're
know
on the
that.
slaw.
And we emphasize the shit out of that.
Yeah, we did.
It's like she thinks if she puts up Kyle, oh, it'd be so great if we could get her to put up Kyle. What's going on?
This house is fucking quiet. There's nobody anywhere.
Fuck man, you might have to move in over here, boy.
I'm telling you, they're throwing us a party. Everyone's moving stiff.
I was stiff as shit. That was just fucking funny.
Everyone was kumbaya. Everyone, oh, I love you guys. Yo, Austin don't even look at me in my face.
Yeah. It's actually laughable.
I'm like, Austin, is that deep? I didn't
Yeah, that's
do
what I'm
nothing.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's
I've
exactly.
been looking people in their eye, but
That's
they're
what
not
I'm
looking,
doing.
at me.
Bro, at the eviction, I was looking at Austin right in the face. She couldn't look at me.
I'm like, yo, I didn't even do you nothing. Take it in. I didn't do her anything.
Me neither, bro. And she's so cheese for what? For what?
And we didn't even call her name.
No one called her name. No
Nobody
one was
called her
coming for her.
name.
No one, nothing.
Nobody
Why are
called
you
her
mad?
name.
Holy man.
You know what I'm saying? Kyle is fucking dangerous.
Yo, I
Holy
told you guys.
shit.
I told you guys. I told you
He
guys.
is fucking dangerous.
That's why he was so scared for Ro to go.
We should have taken Ro out.
But if we were gonna pull that trigger, we should have pulled it
Yeah, it
last
was just
night.
it was too late, man. I was so fucked. It's poorly executed.
First taking responsibility first. I heard that. Like, she was like, I talked to her yesterday morning, and I was just like, basically like confirming her vote. She's like, oh, you got nothing to worry. Like, she was like cutting the conversation short. She's like, oh, I don't ever talk to her. She's like, yeah, no, I'm voting for you to stay. Like, you got nothing to worry about. And then she's pissed that I didn't approach her when all this shit was going down yet today. Like, I gotta fucking manage my time and focus on the votes that matter. Like, if you told me that you're gonna vote for me today, then why aren't you coming to me if you know there's a flipping action? I just fucking hate the I've never talked game. Yeah. Come talk game. Yeah. The come talk game, I'm right fucking here. Something that I should do clarify to Austin now and in Brave is when I said the only person that was within 100 with us was Vic today. Yeah. Because I didn't want to say Austin and Brave's name. Right. She's close to the floor. So I think I should talk to Austin Brave and be like, yeah. What's up? Oh, just Beth spoke no bullshit again. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Were you guys up there very long after?
Yeah, we were there for a while.
Why?
She's just like saying that she's always the last one to know, and that she like didn't find out until like 20 minutes before, and
That's
that she's closer to Austin and Braden than Ty and Jet, which is bullshit.
She's trying to save face now.
Yeah. And me and Rory just sitting there and we're like, well, we're hearing rumors about ourselves that we don't know where it's coming from. We're apparently going after people that we never knew about ourselves before. Knowing that it came from her, and she just sits there and goes, oh, I don't know. Just like, so we're like, okay. It's just magically appearing.
Where are they?
Bathroom. Oh, I want one of those so bad.
What ones are they?
They're stale. Oh my god.
What kind?
I think they're just plain.
Oh. I'm afraid.
I'm so like everything deficient right now.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. I volunteered.
You should ask them for a multivitamin.
Yeah, they're
Thank you for that.
Yeah, no worries.
Key.
Hold these for me.
Where are you sore?
Sore everywhere.
Where's my
Soul is
toothbrush?
sore.
Stop. Oh, there it is.
That's okay. All right.
I saw those in there, Tara.
What?
I saw those and I almost ate them.
They're stale. They're awful.
I saw them and I was like,
Awful.
do I just risk it? I debated. Are you feeling your water?
No boat.
Where are we going? Olchi.
Yeah.
All right. Me. Me.
BRB.
Me.
Me.
Step into my office.
Oh,
Stop.
this is the office
Smells
now?
like a barn.
Yeah, it does smell like a fucking barn. What's going on?
All right, homies.
Tea, honeybee.
What's the tea? All right. Well, I just want to touch base with you guys because obviously there's some weird shit going on in the house right now.
Period.
Okay? It's
Yeah.
fucking weird. It's divided. It's weird. Obviously today was a shit show when it came to the vote.
Yeah.
There was some scrambling. But obviously I just want to reiterate to you guys that I was not the leader of that. I was not down to do the flip. I never was down to do the flip.
Yeah.
Your guys' names never came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, I was chilling with you guys all last night. Like, I didn't have any intention to
Yeah.
ever flip on you.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of wondering where your heads are at, like in terms of like our relationship. I mean, even like relationship with Ty as well, because I guess we're kind of associated with each other. So where are you guys standing in that sense?
I mean, at this point, like, obviously for me, I felt like a bit of an island because I'm like, I didn't know what was going on one way or the other until the vote came out. I'm like, is it going to be, am I about to break a tie? Is it going to be unanimous? Like, it was literally, I was just like in shock all day. Like, I was like, cool. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I trust what you're saying. I hear you. Like,
I just want to make sure we're not like enemies. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
not
Yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
all.
No, no,
not
no,
at
no.
all.
Like, I don't want to be walking around acting like I fucking hate you guys, because I don't.
Oh,
I
no,
know.
same.
Well, like I said, like I had your back last week. Like
Right.
hopefully, I don't know. Even though this was weird,
Yeah.
it would be reciprocated.
Absolutely.
But like, and that's
Absolutely.
all I can count on, right? Like,
Absolutely. Yeah. And same with you?
Yeah, same. I
Yeah.
think I was just like more like shocked with like the whole thing. Just because like the way that it was like always like coming across is that like everyone was like talking about it, but just like excluding like me and Austin from the conversation.
yeah. And like today, I've just like purposely stayed out of conversations because I'm like I'm being told so many things. I don't want to sit here and get paranoid about people. And like I'm not
Exactly.
going to do that with you. I'm not going to do that with Ty.
Right.
Like I'm not going to let that happen.
Right.
Because
Right.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay, 100%. Yeah, because I just want to like you did, like what you did showed like a lot of loyalty
Yeah.
to me, right? And I take that to heart. And if I would have won today, neither of you would have touched the block
Yeah.
ever. Okay?
I trust that.
100%.
Yeah.
No, and I believe like after we talked
believe
with
you.
like Ro, like it was me and Ro, like and you were like no.
Yeah, absolutely
believe you.
not. Like, and I told Ro to his face, "You're not going home." Like, that was my plan from day one. It got pushed on us, and I'm not sure who pushed it on us, but it wasn't us. It wasn't Ty and I. It wasn't us. We were entertaining the conversation because that's what you do in this game.
Well, of course.
You
absolutely.
entertain both sides.
Absolutely.
We were in the
100%.
room because people were talking about it, blah blah blah. But we had no intention of flipping the vote. In the case of, what was I gonna say next? Oh, okay, yeah. So in the case of flipping the vote in general, it was a proposition made by Josh. Obviously,
Of course.
he had campaigned hard, and he had mainly campaigned to people who may have seen themselves as outsiders.
Yeah.
People who didn't really have any close ties, relationships, and
Yeah.
thought that they were up for in jeopardy this week.
Which makes sense.
Which
It's
makes
smart
sense.
of them.
Exactly, makes sense. So those are more of the people that were pushing for the flip.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want you guys to like make sure you're observing and like making sure you know
Oh,
Like
yeah.
noting
who
what's
was
going
in the
on.
room
Yeah.
and who was very down for the flip and then flipped at the last second. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just don't want people to skate by and pretend and fake to you guys that they were doing one thing when they really were pushing for another thing
Yeah.
and it just didn't work out.
No, 100%.
I'm secure in this game. Like I felt secure. Ty's secure.
Yeah.
I feel good with you guys.
Yeah.
I think that's why we were just like kind of confused.
There was
'cause
no
we were
need
like,
for me to flip the vote.
Yeah.
Because
The
we were
only
just, like-
reason I would want to flip the vote is if I thought that having Josh here took a target off my back.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was a target on my back at the time.
Yeah.
Whereas other people did, and that's why they wanted to flip the vote.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have benefited my game to flip the vote. So that's all I can really say. Like I didn't want to do it. That's why it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's just like, you guys, I love you guys. I would not put you on the block. If I win next week, I'm not putting you on the block. And like, you have my word on that. And yeah, at the end of the day, I just don't want it to be an enemy thing. I don't want it to
not
be
at
like,
all.
And that's
Not
like
at
why
all.
I've like been like, that's why Lily Kiefer came in, and I was like, I just don't want to be awkward. I was like, I literally like, I like hanging out with Jad. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, this thing where like he thinks I hate him, or like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean, like vice versa.
Yeah, because I didn't know if like just from today's events, if that
Like we
just
were like,
meant that
fuck
we
him,
fucking
like
hate each
we're
other.
done.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Okay, because I just want to make sure of that, and I just want you guys to know that like I was not the fucking leader of this. You know what I mean?
I believe you.
And because I know for a fact that if I keep someone that wants you out, I want you out.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is like,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
want you out.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we were like shocked. I think that's why she's probably like flustered.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh, well then like, if he's
And
gonna
that's
try and
sketchy
fuck
as an
me over
HOH.
next week.
Yeah,
So sketchy.
exactly.
Then it's like,
Especially because
wow.
you can't play. Exactly. No, I totally understand the frustration. I just hope that you guys kind of believe me when I tell you that like I had no intention of doing that.
Yeah.
Didn't want you guys to be thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
And moving forward, 100%, you have my word that I'm not putting you guys up.
Okay.
And that's just it.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I feel you.
100%.
I got it.
Yeah, and I just don't want there to be, even if it gets to a point where like we're beefing, like I still want to be able to hang out. Like,
No,
like I don't want to
100%.
be
No, yeah.
so quiet and weird in the house. Like at the end of the day, like,
Literally,
we're here in a
it's a
house
nightmare.
to chill.
No.
And,
Exactly.
like, it's just weird.
And I appreciate, like, you talked to me and Ty talked to me, Latoya talked to me, like, I'm cool. Like, I'm not, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cool.
100.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, I still
I
want to.
liked you guys before. I like you now. I trust what you're saying. Like, it's cool.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. Sweet. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we can go back to silent treatment now, but no,
Shut up.
I'm kidding. But
You think
thank
our
you
room's
guys.
gonna be
It's all
silent?
good.
I don't know. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for the chat.
Nice.
Maybe we'll sleep together again sometime.
Oh,
Maybe.
say less.
Oh, whoa.
All
I'll be
right.
ready. You know I'm always waiting.
Thank y'all.
Good night.
See you guys.
See ya.
Thanks for chatting.
It wouldn't have flipped. If I wanted to flip, it would have flipped. So this is just Judd's house.
Oh, literally. Also, funny how literally Victoria tells you Latoya's going up. You don't mention Latoya once. You just say me and Ty, me and Ty.
No.
Or
Yeah. He's like,
oh, did he talk to you guys?
No. God, no. He knows that we know he's making bullshit up.
he's trying to say that he's like, if I was gonna like flip and vote Josh like to stay, he's like, then it would have happened. It's like, what if this become your house?
What
Like-
he thinks he's doing it.
Yeah. And he was like,
His ego. Well, he keeps telling people that you're going after them. Like, he told Vic that you're going after her.
And he's like, I can promise you that not once have I said any of your guys' names. Like, they've never come out of my mouth once.
Like, you have your juice.
Yeah.
What do you say about it?
He
didn't say anything about you
He
guys.
was just like, it was more so like, oh, I don't want to be awkward. in
he was
the
trying
house.
to like smooth it over with like me and Brady.
Yeah.
He brought us up to, like, they brought us up to bed. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like propose anyone. He was just more so like, oh, just know like I didn't like, I wasn't like rogue flipping the house and like need to look at, you know, like who like could possibly be doing that.
He was like, I feel good in this game. I'm secure. What good does flipping a vote have to do for me? Like all this stuff.
Beth. When you guys left and Beth wasn't there, we caught her in, like, the worst lie. She goes, I was always voting to evict Josh. She goes, I went up to Austin and made sure Austin was going to break the tie and send Josh home. And right then I knew Josh was going home. So I was like, okay, who were the 5 then that were voting to keep Ronan? And she goes, okay, it was me, it was you, it was Brayden. And then she's like, and Vit. And she's like, well, and Tina Tara. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. And
Ro was kind of scared to go over everything that happened, and we were like, yeah, we're just trying to understand like what was going on here. And then I was like, the only person that was 100 with me the whole day was Vic, and I just left you two out of it just so that she doesn't know like about this. So I'm sure she'll probably come up and spit that somewhere at some point. Just so you know.
It's literally like we're good. Like the four of us are like,
Yeah.
like I don't trust them. I trust you guys. It's carb, baby.
Carb. Thanks, Josh.
The K.
Thanks, Josh.
Pointed.
We're talking like.
What up?
Thought I was coming in here to be by myself.
Are you following us?
Yeah, what the hell?
You're never allowed in this house.
Now is being watched.
We're trying to be cool.
What's cool?
Like the room. Like
Oh, like
Temperature
cool.
like
cool.
temperature cool.
I was like,
What's cool?
The ball pits a little too.
Have they said to go to bed yet? Because I've been actively waiting.
sorry, no. It's gotta be 1:30.
Oh, up until 12:30. It's got to be sometime soon.
Stop.
We haven't done a battery change.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
right.
me.
Like after the
Oh,
battery
man.
change, it's still like 45.
Easily.
Yeah. More than that.
Usually an hour, I would say.
Oh fuck. We got a long way to go.
What time? What time
This
is
day's
it?
been tiring.
Like, is that the only reason
And
why?
like they know, they're like, that's just driving fucking crazy.
No, they want drama to pop off. They want people to start screaming. They want,
It's not gonna happen, Big Brother.
Like, that's what they
It's
want.
not gonna happen.
like, they want people to
No
go get
one's
pots and
screaming
pans.
tonight.
Like, dang, dang, dang.
Josh.
Yeah, that's
Remember
what
that?
they want. I'm really still
Oh,
shocked
for
that he
BB
won.
America?
I'm still shocked that he
Yeah,
won. and He did
pans,
that.
remember he
Pissed that
won?
Who'd he go? Who was he against?
Wasn't it him?
I have
And,
no idea.
wasn't it the girl?
Dude, he was being such a bully to the Jack guy.
Yeah.
The Jack guy was so nice.
What's Casey? Wasn't it him and Casey?
Oh, it was Casey. Oh, I never. No, did she? She ended up winning.
Did she?
Casey won.
Casey won.
But like
Against
again, or
Tyler.
but he won. He was,
What are
she
you
was,
talking
weren't
about?
they on that season together?
Wait, who won? Who are you saying won?
What are you talking about?
Right?
Josh. But who did Josh go against
Oh,
in the end?
no. He was against Paul.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah.
That's who he was at the
And
final two
Paul
with.
should have fucking won.
And
Oh,
it's
for
because
sure.
he kept
Well,
blowing
Paul
up
won
Paul's
both
game
seasons.
with all the goodbye messages.
Yeah, he really
He'd be like,
fucked up the jury
listen, Paul was
management.
the one who told you to go home, and I was just sitting here.
Yeah,
And at the end, all the
cool.
jury were like, that's crazy.
Casey won against Tyler.
Tyler.
And it's also because of, oh, yeah.
I thought he deserved. to
I
win.
thought he was gonna win that one too.
I thought he was maybe gonna win All Stars when he came back.
Paul? Yeah.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Paul, not Paul. It's because
just
Paul's
Cody
literally
missed his girl
Paul's
too
goodbye
much.
messages.
Cody
He'll be
just
like,
dominated
honestly,
this.
bro, I don't know what happened this week. The votes just flipped, and I really tried for you to
then
win.
he doesn't
I
think
hope
you-
you have fun in jury. And then it literally goes to Josh and he goes, listen, Paul wanted to do you out this week, and I tried. And he's probably gonna say some sorry ass apology, but no. Like every single week,
Are we
I'd
allowed
be
to talk
like,
about our goodbye speeches?
I don't know.
Probably bananas.
Do you think it's bananas?
Honestly, anything's been.
'Cause I
I've talked a lot
love
about
Taylor's and
bananas.
Josh, huh?
I've
Thought I was coming in here to be by myself.
Are you following us?
Yeah, what the hell?
You're never allowed in this house.
Now is being watched.
We're trying to be cool.
What's cool?
Like the room. Like
Oh, like
Temperature
cool.
like
cool.
temperature cool.
I was like,
What's cool?
The ball pits a little too.
Have they said to go to bed yet? Because I've been actively waiting.
sorry, no. It's gotta be 1:30.
Oh, up until 12:30. It's got to be sometime soon.
Stop.
We haven't done a battery change.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
right.
me.
Like after the
Oh,
battery
man.
change, it's still like 45.
Easily.
Yeah. More than that.
Usually an hour, I would say.
Oh fuck. We got a long way to go.
What time? What time
This
is that?
day's been tiring.
Like, is that the only reason
And
why?
like they know, they're like, that's just driving fucking crazy.
No, they want drama to pop off. They want people to start screaming. They want,
It's not gonna happen, Big Brother.
Like, that's what they
it's
want.
not gonna happen.
like, they want people to
No
go get
one's
pots and
screaming
pans.
tonight.
Like, dang, dang, dang.
Josh.
Yeah, that's
Remember
what
that?
they want. I'm really still
Oh,
shocked
for
that he
BB
won.
America?
I'm still shocked that he
Yeah,
won. and He did
pans,
that.
remember he
Pissed that he
won?
won. Who'd he go? Who was he against?
Wasn't it him? And,
I have no idea.
Wasn't it the girl?
Dude, he was being such a bully to the Jack guy.
Yeah.
The Jack guy was so nice.
What's Casey? Wasn't it him and Casey?
Oh, it was Casey. Oh, I never. No, did she? She ended up winning.
Did she?
Casey won.
Casey won.
But like
against
again, or
Tyler.
but he won.
What are we talking
Weren't
about?
they on that season together?
Wait, who won? Who are you saying won?
What are you talking about?
Right?
Josh. But who did Josh go against in
Oh,
the end?
I don't know. He was against Paul.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah.
That's who he was at the
And
final two
Paul
with.
should have fucking
Oh,
won.
And it's
for
because
sure.
he kept
Well, Paul
blowing
should've
up
won
Paul's
both
game
seasons.
with all the goodbye messages.
Yeah, he really
He'd be like,
fucked up the jury
listen, Paul was the one who told you to go home, and I was just sitting here.
Yeah,
And at the end,
cool.
all the jury were like, that's crazy.
Casey won against Tyler.
Tyler.
And it's also because of, oh, yeah.
I thought he deserved. the
I
win.
thought he was gonna win that one too.
I thought he was maybe gonna win All Stars when he came back.
Paul? Yeah.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Paul, not Paul.
Cody
Because
just
Paul's
He
literally,
missed his girl
Paul's
too
goodbye
much.
messages
Cody
would be
just
like,
nominated
honestly,
this.
bro, I don't know what happened this week. The votes just flipped, and I really tried for you to
And then
win.
he doesn't
I
think
hope
you-
you have fun in jury. And then it literally goes to Josh, and he goes, listen, Paul wanted to hear you out this week, and I tried. And he's probably going to say some sorry-ass apology, but no. Like, every single week,
Are we
I'd be
allowed to talk
like,
about our goodbye speeches?
I don't know.
Probably bananas.
Do you think it's bananas?
Honestly, anything's been.
'Cause I
I've
would
talked a
love
lot about
Sarah's and
bananas.
Josh, huh?
I've talked about bananas all night. So just,
Oh, yeah, you have been bananas
just
all
talk
night.
about, just talk about it.
Yeah, sure. Just
What'd
get
you
it.
say?
We can take a warning.
Wait, what'd you say to me first?
Rosho,
For
I wish.
you, I was like, bro, if you're going home, I don't know what happened this week. Crazy flip last 5 minutes because I made it like early this morning. And guess what's gonna happen? Crazy shit. No, with Josh, I was like, Josh, I guess you're just not the smartest guy in the house. And then I just like kind of went on.
I yawned.
Fuck, I'm kind of nice. Maybe I'm too nice in there.
Oh, I took shots. But then I was like, see you on the outside.
No, that's good. Yeah, I said that too.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah, I said we'll chill.
You're like, nah.
Well, I
Say
said,
that.
I said like look forward to chatting soon, but I was just like, yeah, you dragged my name through the mud, blah blah blah.
I think I just
You really
yawned.
want to think about them for a sec, though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
hey, no, bro.
They were
I
just
was
like, okay, give us your goodbye message. I was like, can I have 2 seconds to figure this out?
Yeah, and with you, I was like, well, anyways, we'll plan.
I'm not wrong.
I wonder if Marissa was like.
I know they showed
Brutal.
mine because they showed me yawning. Like I literally went.
There's no way they
So
showed
Josh.
I probably should have been a little bit more funny in
I
mine.
wonder if Marissa's
I was just like, I
brutal
wasn't
to him,
thinking.
though. She's probably like, why did you do that?
Like, so all these lies, Josh. Did they work for you?
The best. Okay, what I was gonna say before Beth walked in is that the best part when Josh called it out, like us four at that meeting, me and Ro were like discussing it beforehand. Like, we should try to work with Austin and Brayden.
And I quickly talked to you about it.
Josh calls. I was like, me and Ro talked about it. We're like, this guy's actually a genius, man.
No, why do you mean? I was like, not
He's
this.
got crazy intuition.
Good night,
That was
Jessica.
good.
Brayden,
Rohan.
please go to the
Please
diary
go
room.
to the diary room.
Crazy
I think this is the same one. I think it's the bathroom. So I think it always goes.
Oh,
It's the what?
I think this is right above the bathroom. Right below the
I
bathroom.
fucking should have said that in my goodbye message.
guys,
Is it
this
just
would
not?
be the worst.
Can you imagine? You
name
four
of
have
all
been
time.
chosen as Canada's favorite house guests
Yes.
and have been tasked with the secret mission.
The left behinds.
Team Canada.
Like come in here and ask me all of these questions. I was like, Kyle, I've tried to sit down with you twice. You've never given me anything. I was like, Ro, I was like, you were like one vote away from going home today, and I was like, you still didn't come talk to me. I was like, you can't come and ask me for all this information now, and you guys, you know, like it's got to be vice versa. And then Kyle's like, well, same with you. Like you never give me anything. And then I give him the perfect example of the OLG room, and he was like, oh, well, I guess, yeah. And then they were like really, really quiet for a bit. And I was like, honestly, I came in here to talk to Vic by myself. And then they laughed, and Vic was like, that was badass. And then, it's Latoya and Kiefer tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I was like, Vic, I was like, 'cause she didn't like that Latoya went in there and was like not kissing her ass.
Yeah, I know.
She didn't like that.
I know.
Vic also wants it to be her HOH. So I was very much like, this is yours, do whatever you want to do. And I was like, you need to know. Okay, because Kyle was like, I do not like Latoya. Like, I do not like her. Like, said it. And then we were like, what's your relationship like with her? So what is it? And I was like, I don't know. She sits on the couch up here. She sits on the couch up here. And I walk by and I have a lot of conversations with her. That's about it. And they were like, okay. And then Kyle was like, yeah, I don't like her at all. So they have actually no clue, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good.
And then they left, and then I was like, okay, Vic, I was like, just like do whatever you need to do. This is your HOH love. Like, do whatever you want to do. I was like, but just keep in the back of your head that the way that Kyle just talked about LaToya, I'm like, that's how he talks about you. And she was like, stop. And I was like, 100%. And then she's like, okay. She's like, I'm gonna stick with my noms. She's like, but if one of them wins and takes themselves off, she's like, I'm putting Kyle up. And I was like, okay. I was like, seriously. And then I was like, I haven't really heard Rose say anything about you. Like, honestly, I haven't.
Yeah.
And I was like, but Kyle does all of the time. Like, he doesn't like you. And she's like, okay, if that's coming from you, I believe it. She's like, okay.
If that happens, we can do it. We have 5 votes. Oh, shit.
And I've already told Brayden and Austin that I'm not working. I was like, I refuse to work with Kyle. I do not.
Do they want to work with Kyle, though? I just
They won't
talked to
tell
them.
me. They won't tell me. They don't trust me anymore.
I just talked to them, and, like, they obviously won't give me too much, but, like, they were not leads. Like, they're not aligning themselves with anybody. Like, they're staying pretty, you know what I'm saying?
But then, like, the 4 of them in the OLG room, immediately after they're up
Right.
talking to Vic,
It's
like,
definitely weird.
shit's going down.
Yeah, I think shit's going down, but if she did that, holy shit. That would be huge. So we just have to win the POV.
She is pissed too that LaToya was like, she's like, I hate that LaToya came up to me last minute and was like, you need to vote this way. You need to
Yeah,
vote
I
this
know, she
way.
hates that, I know.
Which I understand.
Okay, so theoretically, what happens if, like, you win the POV?
That's what I was thinking. I'm fucking gunning for it.
And then what?
Who do I take down?
I don't know. That's when a line would be drawn.
Huh? Oh,
If you took down LaToya,
everyone, like, it's over.
if you took down Kiefer, that's weird too. If me or Ty took down LaToya, then that would make sense.
I just, like, hope my name doesn't get picked. And you guys get it instead.
Well, at least both of our lines are on the block, so if they get a house gets choice, it'll always be us that they pull up. You know what I mean?
What would Tina do? Because Tina's kind of in.
She would have to fucking.
That's why this is so scary now.
She would have to show her cards. Tina would have to.
She's not going to flip over, is she? To them?
I don't think so.
I gotta talk to her.
I talked to her twice today, and she's like, I'm full on with the 6.
It was kind of cool that me and Tina were in the room at the same time when
Yeah.
we were all talking shit.
No, it's sick. Like, they have no idea. Which is, like, could be huge if we can execute this properly. If we can just get one of them off the block and she puts fucking Kyle up and we get him out, that's like the biggest move. That'd be the biggest move. That'd be wild.
Yeah. She doesn't have too much interest in Tara all of a sudden at all.
Who?
Vic.
She doesn't want to tear up?
She didn't say anything, but I like kind of mentioned Tara, and she's like, I don't know. But when I told her that Kyle doesn't like her,
We just have to fill her head with, like, Kyle has talked shit about her and said that he would put her up in an instant. We just need to fill her head with that, and it's like, it's true. He has.
he said that to you boys.
Yeah, he said that if he won HOH, he put up Vic
Oh, she knew that. I would have said that to her.
and LaToya. He said he'd put up 2 girls, Vic and LaToya. Vic and Tara. Sorry, LaToya and Tara. Stuff like that. That was obviously before today's events, but yeah, that would be huge. Like, Vic, like, swore on everything that she wouldn't put me and Ty up.
No.
Like-
She even said to me, she's like, I'm not putting the boys up.
Yeah. So if she puts up that, we just have to take one of them off. And then we have the numbers again. And we win HOH, and then we have way more numbers. That's crazy.
Crazy.
It's fucked.
I'm glad I talked to her though.
Yeah. And we gotta talk to her again tomorrow. But, like, she'll probably do that. And it'll all come down to the POV.
The POV will be not tomorrow, the next day?
It'll be the next day.
Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's like noms tomorrow, POV ceremony Sunday.
Nothing. Yeah. Okay.
This is wild. Fuck. You're solid though, right? You're solid, right?
You know I'm solid. Stop.
I know. I'm just worried now because I'm like, if our side's looking like a shit show, you could easily transition.
I've never ever spoken to Ro and Kyle. Why? Like,
Yeah.
I've like been building this game with you and Ty.
Yeah. We just fucked up today, but we have to bounce back.
We really fucked up today,
I know,
but there's nothing we can do
We
about
just have
it.
to recover.
Yeah.
We can recover. It's not lost.
No.
We can recover. Yeah. It could have been much
Has
worse.
Kyle ever said anything about Austin?
Ever said anything?
Or not really? Or Brayden?
Trying to think. Well, if it was teams, he said he would put up Brayden, obviously. But other than that, I can't really think of time that he's talked about them. Austin's always been on his team, so.
I'm very uneasy.
Lazy? Easy?
Uneasy.
Oh, uneasy. I know. It's like very sketch.
Hopefully, though, by me saying, I don't know. It's too obvious. Like, they're all just together.
I know. That's what you don't
But I
think
kind of
they
want to feed it to, Brayden and Austin that, like, Tara can't be trusted. Like, you don't have numbers on that side, just so you know.
Yeah.
Being with them, Tara was all over the fucking map this morning, and that actually is the truth.
Yeah. She was. And I told them, I just talked to them, and I'm like, Tara's an ultimate wild card. She is paranoid, and she will run to where she thinks the power is.
And then by me telling the other boys that, like, I'm with Brayden and Austin, maybe that'll get back to them. And then they'll want to stick with
You tell
like
like Kyle and Ro.
when they were like, who are you with more?
Right.
So
And then they hear that you said you were with them. Yeah. And that solidifies that. Yeah.
I just wish we weren't in trouble so early.
No.
At least it was Vic who won, dude.
Huh?
It's still like scary that Vic won, but it could have been way
It
worse.
could have been way worse. If Kyle won right now,
It'd be you two up.
it'd be fucked. Yeah. No, it could be way worse.
They're pissed though. Like Kyle is out for you two.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's repair there.
Yeah.
There's so many lies. Like it's got to be coming from somewhere.
No. Well, we're gonna talk to them anyways, so
You haven't really yet.
no. But like me and Ty are gonna sit down with them and be like, listen, if you want to believe that and you want to just like come at each other, then let's just do it. But don't fucking fake it. Like
Don't fake it.
don't pretend to be Pretty Boys 2.0 and then try to take a shot whenever you can. Like whatever. If you guys want to battle, let's battle. Like that's just how it is. But don't be like fake about it. Like if you want to believe, like we didn't even do these things that they think we did. It's just a joke, but yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm not too worried about it. I just think that if we can somehow escape this week,
Oh, like the sex.
we will escape it. But yeah, the 6 will be blessed. And if
I think we can.
I think we can. If we backdoor Kyle, we are more than blessed. We are in a perfect situation.
That would be sick. I just need to keep talking to Vic. For some reason, she's like really into
Yeah,
me
she likes
right now.
Yeah, she likes your opinion.
She just like really likes people who talk to her. So don't like lose.
No.
It just.
I told her, I'm like, Vic, who has been there for you from day one? Me and Ty. Who has never changed? We've never wavered. And look how people are treating you now that you have power. We never flipped. We treated the exact same way. People that talk shit about you,
That was another thing though. She was kind of mad. She was like, Ty and Jed came in here and they are acting like it's their HOH, and I don't like that. And she said like sad.
that's like
So
the
just
one
like,
thing we
"You're
tried
very-
not to do.
you're very cute."
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
okay.
Well, I tried not to. I said, listen, we don't want to tell you what to do. We're just gonna give you options, and you just do what you want to do. And I literally said, we'll support you whenever, whatever way you want. No, that's the last thing we wanted to do is like make her knew that she would feel like that if we like started pushing names down her throat. So I'm gonna reiterate that again to her that listen, you do what you want to do, we'll support you, even if we're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Pretty much know what's gonna happen, but.
And keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep it to yourself.
Stay solid, stay tight.
You know I will. Don't worry. People start worrying about me and I get weird with you. Don't worry about
You can't be worried about me. I only have one side now.
Why not get worried about you?
All right. I'll talk to you later.
I'm so fucking mad. I'm so mad. I literally could barf. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. I would have been in such a good place if that didn't happen this morning. Or if I just would have stayed with Josh and stuff. Oh, I knew it. I said it from the start that this was gonna happen. And now the boys are taking credit for it. And now I lost it.
Top. Oh no. Oh no, sorry, no, I'm just taking it. But so no, Beth talked to Vic, and she talked to you.
Latoya, please put on your microphone.
It's in the bathroom. Find the bathroom.
Beth told Latoya that if someone were to come down, that Kyle would go up.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. You looking for somebody?
Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah, she talked to me. She said, yeah, she's putting me up. Yeah.
But if we take one of you down, she's putting up Kyle. So we need to take one of you
Because
down.
apparently the cop came in the room and said, I don't think so. And then the cop, she was just like, this is the way it is.
Yeah. Which is literally true. Yeah, so
And the
that's...
fact that she heard it from Beth, I think is pretty good.
Yeah. Which is like, that would be unreal. If that happened.
That would be the best thing for us.
The numbers too.
Oh, if not.
And then it would literally be like, we'd be kicking, like we'd be literally flipping it on him.
Oh, yeah. No, that'd be easy.
They would have no clue.
They would have what?
They would have no clue.
Unless she backfired, unless she was back on her.
Yeah.
Which is possible.
Right. It's very possible, but she did, like, every time, like, unless she lied right to our faces as well, whenever we spoke about a potential POV situation pulling one of you down, every replacement was not from our team. Every replacement that she brought up was not from our team.
Okay.
So it was either Brayden, Tara, or Kyle.
Yeah.
No. So, probably the best.
Yeah, I think so.
Best option. All right, let me shower.
You tired, bro?
I am very tired.
Austin,
Me too.
please go to the diary room.
Bray.
Big Bad Bray? Huh? Big Bad Bray? I can't believe Beth keeps her underwear and stuff every time there's a challenge. I'm gonna.
I asked to keep my shoes, actually. Shoes and jeans. They said, we'll get back to you.
I've asked a couple times.
Oh, perfect.
Fuck, I'm getting tired of that
Good
feedback.
night, house guests. Sleep well.
Earlier that feedback came on and nothing went. They didn't say anything for like 5 minutes.
Dim those lights, baby.
Night.
I hope everybody has a good sleep. Me too. Sending good vibes. Good sleeps. Brand new day tomorrow.
You have a good sleep.
Good night, everybody.
I was almost asleep already.
acne treatment.
No.
It's it's honestly, it lasts a long time. If anybody needs it, feel free.
I would do that.
Well, I appreciate you. Do you need more? Or is it good?
No. This is really good. Thanks,
I'll leave it in like the front drawer if anybody needs it.
Okay, you rock.
Because it's good stuff.
Night, Brady.
Hi.
Good night, Bray.
How was your room? Hot?
It's okay. Also, I like can do a change in her battery. Has all of her photos lit on her bed. So
Aww.
it's so cute.
I can't.
Oh, the structure in the car.
I'm so happy for her, but also so jealous.
Stop.
I was wondering where the clips were there.
Yeah, she's like holding, like rubbing, like picture frames, like. I was really like, I'm gonna cry. Serious. Say good night.
Night. Shorty, a little buddy.
Stop.
You listen to her pod yet, Austin?
No, you? Of course you did.
You'll like it. You'll like it. It's kind of like yours.
Of course you did.
I feel like opening the portal to music is better. They'll just be singing around the house.
Yeah, it is tough.
It's tough.
Honestly, I've been getting away with it pretty well.
Yeah.
I know. And then one day they're just gonna come over and be like on the TV. It's gonna like show all the things of you singing, and they're like, Kyle has to do this, or Kyle got a punishment
Yeah,
for the house.
fuck it.
And what you're gonna say? It's worth it.
Shut. What Braden was saying might make sense too. Like,
What?
copyright doesn't kick in for a certain amount of seconds. So like,
Oh, like 15 seconds or something.
they just don't want you like busting off a whole deal.
Yeah.
Totally. Socks in bed. That won't do.
Oh, I feel okay.
so happy we're eating this week. Yeah, who was that? You don't have it? Huh? You forgot it? Are you serious?
Oh, we were locked in here today?
Yeah, it was
It's fucked.
so warm. Perfect.
Honestly, at this point, it would be kind of cool if somebody new did come in the house.
I know. We just shake things up.
Like, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Me neither.
Not Josh or Julie, but like a brand new fucking guy.
Yeah, as of now, but their unit looks more cohesive. It seems that way, at least. But apparently they're not a unit.
Who?
They're trying to...
Who said that?
Who was saying that to me today?
Me?
Oh,
I know. So many fucking conversations.
way too many. But like, it would be natural in my... Apparently, wasn't you that saying Brayden doesn't want to associate himself with?
But then, like, I walk into the OLG room, like, right before bed, and, like, them four are in there.
It would only make sense that they come together. Or at least they appear that way to Vic. Which is why Vic has no issue really coming after our side. She doesn't see us as a side.
So when did I talk with her? Did I talk to you about this already?
No, we didn't get to talk in detail.
Yeah, so I went to have a talk with her. It's 100% Toya and keep going out tomorrow. I guarantee. But when we were all in there, it was like Tina, Tara, the two boys, me, Vic, and Vic was like, okay, whatever we're talking about, I'm sharing with Beth. I just like started talking like in front of all the boys. And she's like, yeah.
Which boys?
Like Ro and Kyle. And she's like, yeah, I'm putting up, like I really, she's like, Keith made up a lie about me, so I absolutely have to put him up. It's fine. I get that. And then she's like, Latoya flips the house. Every single vote, Latoya flips the house. She's like, I know she had hands in it today. She was 100% her, and I want to put her up for it. I was like, oh, like, how am I gonna argue this or whatever? And I was like, okay, like, it's your HOH, Carl, like, whatever you need, whatever you want, like, it's your HOH. And then I was like, I just feel like I haven't really had a chance to talk to you about yourself. And then Tina and Tara were like, oh, we'll let you be, like, let's go, guys. And then Ro and Kyle stayed, they didn't move. And I was like, okay. So then it was just us four. And we kind of went at it, and they were like, honestly, Beth, like, who are you with?
Who said that?
Kyle. Straight up was like, who are you with? Like, who are your, like, number one people right now? And then I was like, honestly, Kyle, I was like, you haven't really given me anything, so, like, why do you expect me to give you anything back? And he's like, what do you mean I haven't given you anything? And I was like, God, like, I've pulled you aside in rooms, like, trying to have conversations with you, and I was like, you don't talk game with me. And I was like, Ro, I was like, it is fair to say today that I was in rooms having chats about you because we don't have a game relationship. I was like, your vote was like, could have been down to one fucking vote today. And I was like, you still didn't come to me. And I was like, so I don't know why you guys are asking me these questions. And then I was like, yo, yeah, I guess. Like, they like, because it's true. Like, why the fuck weren't you campaigning to every single person in this house on a flip? And then Kyle's like, well, like, where did you get this thing that I was going against the girls? And I was like, I've been hearing it for a few days, honestly. And he's like, where did it come from? Like, did it come from Jen and Ty? And I was like, no, it didn't come from Jen and Ty. And I was like, that wouldn't make any sense because if you wanted to work with the boys, how would that make any sense? Like, for them to come and say that. And then they're like, well, fuck, who said it? Who said it? And I was like, I don't know, you guys. It's just going around. I was like, and then Vic was like, I've heard it too. So at least she was there. And then Rose like, okay, so like when the vote came down to it, like what way were you gonna vote? And I was like, well, I met up with Brayden and Austin in the pantry, like right before the vote. And I was like, we agreed on Josh. I was like, I was gonna vote Josh out today. Like, that was literally the consensus. And they're like, well, what happened last night? And I was like, nothing happened last night. I was like, the vote was, or the deal was to vote out Josh. I was like, I don't know, something happened 20 minutes before the vote. And then, oh yeah, and then, yeah, that's when Ro was like, okay, so like, who are you with? Like, you're talking with Ty and Jed all the time. You're talking with Bray and Austin all the time. Like, who are you with? And I was like, I'm more so with Bray and Austin. And they were like, you're more with them. And I was like, yes, 100%. That's why I was talking to them in the pantry, like before the vote. They were like, okay. So hopefully they'll relay that back to them that I said that. And then Kyle's like, what's your relationship like with Latoya? Which, like, thinking back, like, I fucking hate that they're like grilling me. Like,
Yeah,
they
they
have
tried.
no
They
right.
tried that to me too. After the vote, they're
It's
like,
like, where are you guys? Like, what is going on with you?
they were like, "Yo, who flipped the vote? I'm hearing it's you and Jed. Who started this?"
And it's aggressive, right?
And I'm there like, "Wait a second. You're hearing it's me and Jed. Who are you hearing that from?"
Yeah, good point. Good fucking
He's like,
point.
"People are giving me your name. People like who? The people that you've been in conversation with. Like who?
Like, don't spin
You want
this.
me to give you a name and you're not giving me one?" He's like, "Well, I'm hearing it's you, so I have to assume it's you if I'm hearing it's you." I'm like, "But you know it's not me." So I'm like, "You just want a name from me." He's like, "Well, if I'm just hearing your name, I don't really
Like,
have
you're
anything
actually
else to
saying
go
all
off."
this to
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, if it's only your name I'm hearing, what else do I have to go off of?" And I'm like, "Kyle, you know it's not me. So I don't, do you guys think I'm the one trying to flip the vote and send you home? I'm like, you guys really think that?" And they're like, "No." So it's, what are we talking about right now? And they're
It's
like,
so
"No."
back and forth.
They're like, they want a name. So I'm like, what are you saying to me, Kyle? Are you saying if you win HOH, you're putting me up? Because tell me that right now. He's like, "No, that's not what I'm saying." I'm like, "Good." And that was the end of the conversation. Because they want names from me. I wanted names from them. And no one's willing to give away anything. And the only name I'm willing to throw under the bus is Tara.
That's it.
It's the only one.
I know.
But I don't know why Keith. I'll never understand this.
Oh. Keith made up a lie about Vic.
For what?
Well, Vic truly believes that Keith lied and said that it was her that flipped the vote. That started doing it. So there's,
He did say that.
yeah,
And then admitted it to her.
I know. That's what I said.
Why?
And then Keith went up. She wasn't going to put him up. She was going to stay true to her word. But Keith went into her room and said, "You can put me up because I don't want your family and friends to think you're an idiot for not."
Oh my God, he said that too? I can't. Nah.
So she's like, "He gave me the go."
I'm not putting my name on the line for him.
Dude.
Are you kidding me? No, that's ridiculous. I can't save him.
I can't. Like, for that kind of gameplay? Oh my God, my contact's fucked. That kind of shitty gameplay? Like, I can't.
As soon as he hears his name,
He panics. He panics.
Toya's not though.
Huh?
Latoya isn't panicking, which is good.
Yeah, but Vic doesn't like how Latoya's
She's
like.
aggressive.
I don't like how Latoya's aggressive, but whatever.
But neither does Vic, it sounds like.
But Vic is like, I don't like how Latoya came in here and was like acting like it's her. Like, Victoria wants people to suck up to her on her own HOH. That's what she wants. She also didn't. She thought that you and Jed were saying like we're trying to push her. You literally have to go in there so lightly with Vic. So this is how I worked. For some reason, Vic's got like she likes what I say. This, like, when you guys go talk to her tomorrow, like, this can't come out of your mouth. Because she's like, the second I find out that you told somebody this, I'm done with you. I didn't, so make sure you tell Jed not to say anything to you. Okay, so, well, after Kyle asked me what my relationship was like with Latoya, I was like, I don't know, she sits on the couch upstairs, I sit down with her, have a conversation every once in a while to touch base, and that's about it. And I'm like, okay. Just sweet, because they obviously don't suspect fucking anything. And then, Kyle goes, yeah, I don't like Latoya at all. I don't like her at all. So, again, no idea that I'm close with her. And then they were just kind of sitting there. And then I was like, honestly, guys, can I just talk to Vic by myself, please? They're like, sure. And then they laughed all pissy. And then Vic's like, Beth, I'm only gonna do this, like, if you want me to. Like, what am I supposed to say? So then I was like, okay. I'm like, Vic, it's your HOH. You do whatever you need to do. I was like, all I will tell you, I was like, for your, like, game, is that like you're being taken advantage of? And she's like, by who? And I was like, okay, well first, like you just need to understand that Tara is a flip-flopper, so don't trust her. I was like, don't tell her anything. And then I was like, did you just see how Kyle talked about Latoya? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's how he talks about you. And then she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, like he doesn't like you at all. I'm like, he's being very fake to you right now. And then she's like, okay. She's like, the gut feeling is telling me to put up Kiefer and Latoya. I'm gonna stick with that. She's like, but if they take themselves off the block, my replacement nominee is God. Which is huge.
Yeah, she said that to me too.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Came out and told Chad that. He was like, what?
Yeah, she said it to me in the kitchen before bed. The problem is...
So I put that idea in her head, and she just needs to... We need to feed it.
How do we feed it?
But in like a light way. Like you need to make it seem like it's her idea. Everything has to be her idea.
Yeah, but we didn't go in there trying to change
Maybe
our
don't
mind.
do things together.
With Jen?
Do things separate.
Because it comes off as overbearing to have two people in there.
Go on separate. Ask her what she wants. Whatever. Bullshit a little bit.
She said she wants Toya and Keith. There's really no...
She's gonna do that. So we just need to fucking roll with it.
Yeah,
She's gonna do it.
It doesn't sound like we can... It doesn't sound like we can get out of that one. I thought about it in a million different ways. And it's like, there's no change in her mind on that one.
No. She wants them up. Let her do it. Because in the end of this, like you have to think, in the end of all of this, let's just say one of us goes home, God forbid. We still, like, we need Vic then. We fucking need her. We need her.
The only way one of us goes home and we keep her is if whoever she wants to go home goes home.
Her target is Kiefer.
She says that, but then she told Kiefer it's Toya.
I know. She told me it's Kiefer, but she also told me that she doesn't like how she feels intimidated by Latoya, and she doesn't like her gameplay.
I personally feel like her target is Toya, but at the end of the day, the veto will determine who we take off. Who do we take off?
Like, what if I win?
That's a fucking sticky one.
Lines are drawn.
If you win, you choose Toya.
What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you have to choose one of them.
And then everyone's like, why are you fucking taking people off? And Vic's like, what are you taking people off? Vic's pissed.
Yeah, if you win veto, it's not good.
It's like, it's bad because I genuinely am on kind of like, I'm on your guys' side, but playing that, you know?
And if we lose somebody, we need to make this. Yeah, you winning veto is not good.
Which hopefully I don't get picked.
Yeah, it's not even. Best case scenario, me, Jed.
Because you guys can obviously take her off.
Yeah, 100%.
If she wins it, even if Keith wins it, put Kyle up beside any of them. We'll get Kyle out. And it's like, it's actually pretty good too, because I've told Austin and Brayden straight up, like, I'm not working with Kyle. Like, I fucking refuse to work with Kyle and Rob. I don't want to work with people like that. We fucked up, but I hope we can learn from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just the ball has to just bounce our way this week. It really does. Yeah, it was a huge fuck up. Huge. We knew better. We all knew better.
I just hate that we went through all the scenarios. And we were like, no, this is the best choice. Josh is the best choice. We stayed up late the other night and we talked about it.
You know what though? Now that I'm reflecting on it, could have went either way. Why this scenario is so bad?
It's because of the flip.
Because he stayed. Bro stayed here, and the flip didn't happen, and they think we wanted one. So now they kept the numbers.
But no shit, we wanted one. No one scrambles like that just to...
Exactly. Had the flip gone through, they couldn't be as mad as they are. They could be, but like, with who in their corner?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It would be Kyle, Bro, Austin, and Brayden. No, it would be Kyle, Austin, and Brayden. Is that it?
Tara. They think they have Tina. We need to make sure Tina doesn't go over.
I said that today.
I gotta talk to Tina tomorrow.
You do. Because everybody has, but I think you need to as well. because that worries me too. When shit hits the fan, people start going wishy-washy and flippy-floppy. And as of now, it looks like it's roses and sunshine on that side because 2 of our people are going out. When people are on the block, everybody gets all weird. But it's like, yeah, we need to win that veto because the reality is, any of us could go up next. Spicy V is unpredictable.
I don't think she put us through yet.
I don't think so either. You never fucking know. Like, I just don't. I feel like her and Austin have a decent-ish relationship.
But it's just weird that she even thought about Bray.
That's what's weird.
She even told me, she said Bray because he has a similar gameplay as her.
Mm-hmm. She said it's a threat to her. But she can't take out Bray. I don't think she ever puts him up though. Because of Austin. Which is why the Wendy's on Austin's part was genius. It's a really smart move on her part to build and establish that relationship.
I hope she brings me. I can really talk to her.
Yeah, I think she would. It would make sense. But fuck. I just hate when people. It's like. Oh my god, it's so frustrating that so many things happen. That could have been
We're just in such a
avoided.
good place. That's what makes me so mad.
It just makes me mad that even after everything, Keith did all that, lied, went and said to put him on the block. Like, I know you feel guilty inside for yourself, but you're putting us in a situation. That's what people don't realize. Even though you're playing the game for yourself,
You're still playing. You need people to
you
survive
need
in this
people,
game.
and you put us in a bad situation.
I know.
Which ultimately, I may not be able to save him for.
I know, that's the fucking worst part. But he pulled out a win last week.
Yeah. Depends who gets picked on the list. You need the numbers. You need to win this. Or it just gets uglier and uglier. We will.
It gets bad.
Yeah, if we don't get the numbers, it's not good. But I feel like Toya can pull herself out. I just feel it. I really do. Kumbaya is done.
It is, but you also guys, like, you all need to play it up. Still.
Play what up?
Like, you need to play up the nice cards. Like, you really need to fake it. Like, Jed's kind of walking around, you're all pissed. Today, I get it. Like, you cracking jokes with Kyle today was good. Like, tonight, before bed.
Yeah, we need.
Like, don't, like, hang out with only us. Like.
No, I can't turn into that.
It can. Like, you still need to go and, like, be flirty with Austin and, like, you know?
Yeah.
Make Bray laugh. Like,
Austin
make them feel comfortable.
Austin looks pissed.
Dude, she's, like, I told you guys. You had her. She had a Final Four with you guys, and you broke it. She literally thought she was taking you to Final Four. She was taking you guys over Brayden. Latoya didn't know.
And that's why she's so hurt. Latoya plays the game too hard.
She's really playing for herself, though. You gotta watch that, too. That's why I'm upset. Like, it's like,
But
fuck.
even still, playing for herself, she made herself a bigger target.
And she doesn't even see it still.
No, I think she sees it now. After speaking to her tonight, she's just like, shit. I'm like, Toya, when you came to me this morning about the flip, what's the first thing I said to you?
Should have been shot. Oh, you said that?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Do we have the numbers? And I'm like, what did you tell me? Yes. We didn't have the numbers. And it wasn't even part of the plan.
Oh man, we'd still be smooth sailing right now.
I know. Her and Keith seem to think they'd be up anyways.
No, because the lies wouldn't have been made. Keith wouldn't have said anything.
That's what Vic said. So why would I put up Keith? Never said anything. Yeah, Vic said Ro and Kyle would be up right now if all this didn't happen.
It would be like perfect.
I want to have one more chat with her tomorrow.
Vic?
Yeah.
Go on separately though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go with Jed. I think that she said Ro and Kyle before the vote. She said to me, Ro and Kyle are her targets. I don't know why that switched. Oh, Keith's lie is part of it. Fucking idiots. Why lie? And then admit it.
There's nothing to lie about.
And then put her on the... He name dropped her? Oh, that's the worst thing you can do.
Because I was like, my pitch to Vic, I was like, okay, but you really need to consider, like, everyone knows that you promised Keith safety, so, like, you don't want to appear as, like, you don't want to appear not trustworthy to the house.
Yeah.
I was like, so that might not be the best idea. And she's like, I know, and that's what I thought. But then Keith came in here and offered to be put up. I was like, you're kidding me. Like, she wouldn't have done it.
Should I say anything to him about that, or should I just let it go? Because it's so frustrating.
He just needs to keep his mouth shut.
Because even the way
I'm so mad at the Alliance right now. And I wonder what is going on with Tina.
Yeah, she seems attached to the hip. I don't know.
Tara.
Yeah, Toya seems to think that she's just doing a really good job of playing both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, or...
I think she is too. I believe her.
So yeah, I'm not very happy with the Alliance either, and the moves that people made.
No, today was a fuck up.
I guess when things get bad, we still have to stick it out. We just have to win the veto. HOH could have been worse, realistically.
Yeah, it could have been way worse.
Kyle or Ro with HOH, oh my god. Can you imagine?
You and Jed.
Right away.
There'd be no discussion. It'd be you and Jed.
100%. It's way worse
A
than
bunch of like faking HOH shit and stuff.
Huh?
A bunch of like fake HOH stuff. It would have been brutal.
Oh my god. Ah, man. Keith or Toya were right there.
You know what though? And ultimately, they were the ones who fucked up. So they're going on the block for it.
It's true. It's
Like,
actually very
they are
true.
the ones who did this.
It really is true.
And Jed asked me today too, are you 100 with us? Like, what is going on? What kind of paranoia is hitting us? Why is Jed asking me that?
He asked you that?
Yeah, I'm here. You're 100 with us. It's like, you're kidding me, right? This alliance is falling apart. Before we've even done anything. And it's scary because, like, I know you guys are each other's thing. You know? Like 100%. You guys are each other's thing. And now I've lost Austin and Braden. And I just feel like kind of... Who can I tell? Like, literally everything to, you know? I feel like I don't have that person.
I have you.
I know, but, like, you have Jed.
We have
Jed's your guy.
We have you.
I know.
Like, we have you. Like, it's not... Like, it's not a discussion. We had Final Four. We don't have the fourth anymore. That's okay. I was telling Jed that today. I'm like, oh, I feel so bad.
About Austin?
Yeah, I feel so bad that we put you in that situation. Because then, like I said to Jed, I'm like, really, this is partially our fault. Because we should have just shut that shit down when Toya came to us. We really should have. Instead of entertaining the discussion. I look back on it and I'm like, why didn't I just be like, nah, like I was, because the night before I was like, no.
I know. And that's why I'm like pissed, because like I thought we talked it through.
You know,
I thought like I made it very clear to you two that like I have you. And by me being like, this isn't good for your guys' game, that you would see that.
you know what the worst part about
And
it?
you picked like what Latoya wanted. And I was like, ugh.
You know what the worst part about it is? Vic was there when Toya was arguing, making her argument. Do you know that? Vic was in the room. And Toya was making her pitch to flip. Do you know that?
To who?
We were in Destiny room and Keith was sitting there, Tina was sitting there, I was sitting there, and Vic was on her bed. And Toya was like, are we flipping or not? And I'm like, no. And then Tina was like, yeah, I don't feel good about it. And Keith's like, me neither. And then Toya was like, I don't agree, but I will do it. And I'm like, okay, good. She's like, you guys are really doing, like she just kept going and going and going. Vic heard that. I can't deny that. She was there.
Can't deny it.
So it was like, there were some huge fuck-ups yesterday. And then Toya also said in front of Vic that she knows for a fact that Kyle is coming for her. How could she know that?
She doesn't. She's convinced herself. Latoya convinced herself. There was no evidence that that was true. None.
She just she created a scenario where she thought.
She truly thinks Kyle's a mastermind. He is smart. I won't get him, yeah, but there's a part of me that genuinely kind of thinks that they were just chilling.
Who?
Kyle and Rose.
Part of me thinks that too. They were looking. They were looking at where they're gonna go next.
And now it's very clear.
They were just.
We had jury. Like that's why I'm like so mad. Like we had jury, and now it's just like a fight to get there, and we'll get there. It's just a way bigger fight now.
Yeah, it's a harder path. Like there's challenges now we have to win, whereas before we didn't have to win certain things. This is ridiculous.
Like it's fucked.
The path is so much harder. Okay, but if we win veto, we pull off one of them, we sway the vote, we don't get Vic. That's okay. Still have the numbers. Then we lose Vic too.
I'm just like nervous that like if one of you guys were to win veto and pull someone off, that there could be like, you're fucking with my HOH. I'm not putting up Kyle now.
I already asked her.
What?
I asked her, like, if I win veto, what do you want me to do? She's like, do whatever you want, putting up Kyle. I was like, okay. So I need to hear.
I can't grab my tits in the middle
Sorry,
of the
I
camera.
didn't.
My lack of.
I actually love your body. That's beside. We'll save that story for a different time.
Side note.
Fuck. This game is so stressful.
I know. I think you get excited too. Like you get really excited and want to do these things, and then you're like, "Fucking let's do it."
What?
Like you were into the flip. Like you were
When?
pumped.
Today?
And yesterday and the day before that.
I didn't think the flip was a bad idea. I always said it had to be executed properly. I always said that. And then today, Because you don't know what the fuck happened. Latoya just wanted it so bad.
And now she's getting.
I think Latoya wanted it. I think how much Latoya wanted it was more than anybody wanted anything else.
I know. I'm gonna have to really work on Austin and Brayden now. Just like in the chance that one of us goes home this week. I'm really gonna have to work on them.
I think you can.
Huh?
I think you can repair that. I just want to put them in a situation where they need you.
You do?
Yeah, if they don't have Kyle anymore, they need you. You didn't really betray them. That's the thing.
I know, they're just mad that I was going from room to room and they obviously know I was involved in something. Yeah, they're wondering where my loyalty stands because you guys technically went against Austin. So she's like, who are you with? Sort of thing. She's like, I'm just so pissed that I was about to be made like a complete asshole and no one was going to talk to me about it. She came in this room and everyone shut the fuck up. Remember? She's like, I just can't believe that everybody was going to embarrass me like that. And it sucks because she's such a strong player. Like, she was going to be shocked. Like, no one was going to tell her about the flip. I'm going to work on her tomorrow. Don't be having, like, I don't think you guys should be having, like, just strict game talk tomorrow. Like, have fun with people, be normal a little bit. Because it's going to start getting, like, irritating or, like, pushy.
Mm-hmm.
Jed, too. Because Jed can be intimidating when he's angry. And then Brady's all upset because he's like, I just went and had separate conversations with you too.
And with me? And who?
Chad. Remember?
Yeah. Why is he upset?
Just like, well, I don't know where these guys' heads are at.
The thing is, it's like, what happened today had nothing to do with anything Brittany and I said to each other. Right? The reality is,
I haven't forgotten our conversation, dude. I just want you to know, like, we just need to convince them that we have them more than Kyle does. You gotta watch now. Kyle is flirting so hard.
yeah, he's going.
With Austin.
Yeah, he's going on. He's on 100. I see it.
And she likes it. Maybe get it back in, like, flirt with her. Tell Jed to flirt with her a little bit. She knows I have a crush on you, so maybe not you, but like Jed too. She's still like, she's not gonna show man, but she likes the attention, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen Kyle go so hard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's stoked.
Oh my god.
He's been asking her what her type is and shit.
Oh my god, everybody makes me sick.
Everyone makes me sick.
No, just with HOH changes, it's just like, oh my god, here it comes.
It's only gonna get worse.
Here comes all these new people now. I can't wait till I'm HOH and people try to fake shit.
Oh.
I can't wait. It might be like, in my head, it would be like,
It's got
really?
so many players.
Huh?
Be ready. It's got some new players. So Kyle would be all over them. I think I could win some new people over. I'm charming.
Yeah, Kyle gotta go. You know what though? We seem to have a good read on what will happen all the time. Based on every move we make. We know all the right moves to make.
Oh yeah, that's what Austin said. She's like, I heard that the plan was Kyle, me, Brayden. She's like, and you were all a part of it.
Kyle,
She's like, where did that come from?
Kyle, who and Brayden?
Austin.
To go home? Like, what, week by week? I heard that too.
Who the fuck said that?
She told me that too. I'm like, who said that? Kyle, her, Brayden. Who would say that?
Tara.
I was gonna say that. That's the exact name I was gonna say.
Who else would say that?
Fuck, she gotta go too. She's gonna hang around way too long. It's gonna piss me off.
It's just hard to like really like bring people in now because it's very clear. I don't know. I think we need to just be like really friendly and funny tomorrow and have some serious conversations for sure. But like, Tara's a flip flopper, so like, she could beat Earl down.
Well, Tina has her, which is good.
I know. I need Austin Gray back.
I know.
You need to trust what I say.
I do.
For real, dude.
I do.
I got a clear head. I'm off Instagram aggressively. Playing the same way that you and Jed are.
I know.
We have Toya. Toya's fucking awesome. We're just playing it differently. And apparently it doesn't work.
I know that. Look where it got her.
You need to trust me the way that I trust you. 100%. I was pissed.
I do trust you. It's not that I don't trust you.
No, I know.
The problem was, I had a member of the Alliance in a situation where she believed we didn't have her back.
But now I don't think that. So it's like, you know, it's just...
And it's like, you didn't press it. You said you're indifferent to what we do.
It was good for me either way. But not this messy shit. Either way, it was good for me, but it wasn't good for you guys. And now look.
Can you next time just say don't do it?
Yes.
Instead of saying, I don't know. Just be like, nah, it's not a good idea. Because the reality was, nobody was adamant, no one was really adamant about any choice besides Toya. She's the only one in the room being like, press the button. But Vic's good, because Vic got the people responsible for all the chaos. It's quite impressive, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That the exact people who cause the problems are the ones sitting on the block.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vic is smart.
Like, I'm gonna make it through the week for sure. You guys are gonna make it through the week for sure.
I think Vic is smarter than we think.
Vic is super smart. The way that she grew up, she has instincts.
Yeah, she's good.
She can tell liars.
To me, it's impressive that those two are up, and they're the two that cause nonsense. I don't have really strong arguments as to why it shouldn't be them.
I went in there and I was like,
I couldn't say anything to her. I'm like, what am I gonna say about Tara?
other than like what you don't like her, but.
She was going for Jed, but she's not going for Vic. I'm not gonna go make up a lie and then get caught in a lie.
I know.
So I was like, fuck. Yeah, I'll talk to Vic a bit tomorrow, but I'll just keep it chill. It doesn't sound like we're gonna change her mind.
No, that's the thing. What's done is done.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty chill. I can't change her mind right now. Just fight it out in the POV.
We need to be thinking like ahead though, like keep relationships on the chance that one of us goes home.
How do we care? Okay, so here's the issue now we're gonna have. How do we keep Vic on our side if we don't send home her person?
Have her, but I just Vic wants an alliance. Vic is so mad that she doesn't have an alliance, and that's what Kyle and Ro are giving her.
Are they? So they're
Probably. She said I asked Latoya to give me an alliance, and she never came back to me.
And that's why I asked me, should we offer her one? I'm like, but now?
I would have to be in it. She doesn't really like Latoya.
I know.
I would have to be in that alliance.
You think we could offer one now? Would that take the target off Latoya? Is that possible? But you would have to pitch it.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you gonna pitch an alliance with Latoya if you're not? You don't fuck with Latoya. Who's gonna connect that? Unless.
No, people don't think I'm with Latoya.
So how could you pitch it? As you're saying, you pitch an alliance without Latoya? Like what alliance?
Just to keep her with us.
What,
yeah, Latoya.
What was the alliance? Me, you, Jed, and her?
Austin? That's how we bring Austin back?
And Austin will leave out Brayden?
Do we have a fake six? We need backup, man. We need a backup plan.
You're right. We do.
We really do. Like, our alliance is crumbling.
I know. Okay, hold up. Can we make that happen? Me, you, Jed, Vic, Brayden, Austin.
Or Brayden and Austin can be like, fuck you guys. Like, you did this with Julie. And then we did it with Austin.
But then how does that save Toya? We can't even save her with that. But we do need a backup plan.
No, we need a backup plan for ourselves. 100%. Whatever happens with Latoya this week, happens with Latoya this week. And Kiefer, like, whatever happens with those, like, they're going on the block. Whatever happens with the veto, happens. And then, whatever we want, we pick. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking for next week. And the weeks after.
I agree.
And we need a backup plan that doesn't include Tara. That doesn't include Kiefer. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's too crazy.
Yeah, he showed us it.
We would have Vic if she was in an alliance. It wouldn't be a like tomorrow thing. Like we're gonna have to really work on Austin.
As long as me, you, and Jed are there, that's a very good start.
What if I made an alliance with her, me, Austin, and Brayden?
Okay.
Because then they're with me. And I've been very clear, I'm not working with Kyle. So like I'm not playing both sides. And I would make it clear that Kyle is my target. I would continue with that.
Okay.
I just have to fucking trust Austin that she's not going back there. And if she does, I guess it's out there and I know who's who, but
then what gets awkward is if... Oh, but then we can get rid of Kyle.
then Ro, then Tara.
And that's what she wants. But Austin doesn't want Kyle. How does Austin feel about Kyle?
I know, I just need to snip that before it starts. I wish I think I could because Brayden's like, I don't want to be with him.
Why? Why?
Because it's Kyle. They're only with him right now because of what happened today.
It's not a bad idea, actually. It really isn't. I don't know how we're gonna save both people this week. That's gonna be a tough one.
So honestly, just the veto.
Okay, but we save one. Can we save the other on the vote?
We're only saving 2 people with the veto. We're saving Latoya if I get Austin to really believe that. Such a good thing going with Kyle. Which Austin truly believes too that Kyle is going to be against the girls. And now that's like shot. Because Kyle's very convincing when he wants to be.
I know.
I hate when he gets aggressive like that.
Who,
Like,
Kyle?
just stop.
I know.
Yeah.
It was ugly when I saw it. If we win the veto, we pull off Toya. She puts up Kyle. Does Kyle go home?
I need to make an alliance with Vic. If I have an alliance with Vic, she won't cross me. She won't go against me. She'll stay true to me. I need some sort of alliance with her.
Does Kyle go home? If it's Kyle and Keith on the block. Because if you're in an alliance...
What if I pitched that we backdoor Keith?
And put up who now?
Kyle and Latoya?
Backdoor Keith with the goal of sending him home.
But like...
And then we send Kyle home.
I just don't want to light her. If the second we light her, it's over.
Do we need you to send... Yeah, we do. Fuck, we need you to send Kyle home.
Hmm?
We would need you to send Kyle home, wouldn't we? We need 5 votes. So we need me, Toya, Jed, Tara, sorry, Tina. Fuck, Tara's not gonna send up. Unless she votes with us, then we're depending on her vote. Tara's not choosing Keith over Kyle. Who the fuck am I kidding? Or if we just make her look wishy-washy, you have to vote our way. She just doesn't trust the votes in you.
I'm gonna hammer on home with her tomorrow that like, who's had your back since day one? Jed, Ty, and me.
If you can get Kyle on the block, and then he can pull himself off. I fucking hate that.
I know. At least if Vic just puts him up, that would be fucking awesome.
Vic puts him up?
If she put him up when someone pulls himself off the block, it'd be so awesome.
Would you rather Kyle go up now or as a backdoor?
But like, it's so... It'd have to be so seamless. And that could be a discussion all week. Like, I could even have it, maybe a talk with even just Brayden, not Austin. And being like, oh, but I can't tell her what they told me. She'll be so mad. Like, that doesn't leave, okay?
The Kyle? Hell no.
Not even at Latoya.
No.
Like, none of it's conversation. She doesn't, she thinks, she's like, please don't tell Ty and Jed. Yes, you told Jed that, okay?
This is so stressful.
Oh my gosh. Should we sleep on it?
Mm-hmm.
Just be nice tomorrow. Don't be too, like, talky. Have breakfast with everyone. Be normal.
Well,
And tell Chad to flirt with Austin. Seriously.
I will.
She's liking it from Kyle. What?
Let's sleep on it. Tomorrow will be a good day.
Tomorrow's gonna be a shit day.
Don't say that.
I've been wearing this, you fucked. It'll be a crazy day, but I just hope the house isn't too separated. I also need to talk to Tina tomorrow.
Who?
Tina.
How you do?
Really secure her.
Yeah, I know. She wasn't too happy about me. But who was? Besides nobody. But we do need a backup line.
Hmm?
You're right, we do need a backup line. Because
I
everybody's...
think we're really smart together, Ty.
We are.
We think things through.
We do. We know what will happen from every move we make.
I know.
Like today's move.
We predicted it to a T.
To a T. Like everything that we said would happen is happening.
Mm-hmm.
We just didn't know who would win HOH.
Mm-hmm. We did say I hope Vic wins, remember?
Yeah. It's impressive to me that Vic found the culprits responsible for today and put them off.
I know. I do need to make an alliance with her though. Which would work because I would actually not put her up. I have no reason to put her up.
So you are Austin Braden.
Yeah?
But she doesn't get
It
to...
just does. It gets dirty though when votes come in.
Yeah, I don't know how you place that wedge in between her and Kyle.
We have to get her back in.
Yeah, Jed has to... Yeah. We gotta send Jed in for that one. Her and Kyle thing has to come to an end.
Jed would have to go to Austin and be like, okay, listen, like, I don't know what the fuck happened yesterday. He'd have to, like, apologize, like, let his ego down a little bit. And go in with, like, a target of some sort.
Yeah, because Jed's ready to have a firefight right now. We don't need to.
He wants to have, like, a battle.
I know. He's down for that.
But that's not what this game is. It's
I know.
strategy. This game isn't manipulating and stuff. Like, that's what you do.
I know.
It's people.
I know.
And everyone wanting to get to the bottom of whose lies or whose, it's not gonna happen. So we just need to start making other things.
I'm still stuck on the irony that Toya and keep her up. So,
I know.
what's good is though, they can't be, they're both okay with going home and they will not be mad at anybody.
Who's going home?
Yeah. They're
Them
both,
too?
yeah, they're both like,
Oh.
if I go home, I guess I go home. Like I made mistakes. Like they know that that's the worst case scenario, but they've already come to terms with the mistakes they've made that have put them in the position that they're in.
The toy's in way more danger though.
Because everyone's gonna be like, that's a sweet move, let's get her out now.
I know this. That's why I think Latoya's the real target, in my opinion. Keith isn't.
Keith isn't. He's a loudmouth. People think he's a floater. He's not. People think he's a floater.
Yeah, he looks like a floater. He's a loudmouth. He says whatever. Doesn't think before he speaks. People get so emotional. Fuck.
He does.
Hmm?
He does.
Mm-hmm. It's just so impressive to me that just by the people not looking you in your face, you just know there's an issue.
I'm having a hard time with it all, but
Yeah. We just gotta dig ourselves out of a hole.
yeah. And like again, between me and you, like if Latoya keeps playing her own game, like I can't be associated with that, you know? There's gonna have to be a point where I'm like, today really fucked me up.
Hmm?
Today really fucked me up.
I know.
You know, so like if it keeps happening, like
Oh no.
I will have to bail.
It can't. It cannot.
Don't say that to Jed.
No.
Do you tell Jed everything?
Huh? No.
You keep some of this shit to yourself?
Yeah.
What's that look? You're fucking
You think I'd play you? You actually think I'd play you?
You could.
Hmm?
You could be.
Do you think I would?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you have Jed.
What have you? No. It's not how this works. I said I got you.
I know.
And clearly you're loyal. The fact that you're even willing to go on this nonsense ride that we went on today. Which was clearly a train wreck we all saw coming. But people responsible are paying for it. We don't have to let it fuck up our games. Right?
Yeah.
You're right, we do need a contingency plan. Because the reality is, they blew up their own shit.
There's still 8 weeks of this game to go.
Holy shit.
I know, we're on week 3. And it's not just gonna be this back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just gonna be like this back and forth war. It's not, like there's so much more to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Jed in the morning and talk about this war thing. Okay, we don't need to do that. He'll be fine. He'll be okay with it. So the problem is, in this game, you never know who you're gonna need when. Fuck yeah.
Should I just go to Vic tomorrow and be like, I want to work with you? Like, I actually want to have an alliance with you. Who do you think should be in it? And see what she says?
That's a great fucking idea, actually. Because you're making her idea and her plan. That's genius. Because you're going to her, not one of us. Because if Jed and I were to say that, it looks like we're trying to just do it to protect Toya.
Yeah, and then I'd be like,
it doesn't look
I would
legit.
just tell her, like, don't tell anybody.
Yeah. I don't know. It just sucks because Toya also gave her such a cold shoulder, too.
What?
Vic, in general.
Oh, I know. Vic hated that, too. This game is about playing with people. And Vic
her HOH, she wants to be like adored, and she wants to, you know, she wants people to suck up to her. That's where if Latoya was HOH, you got to play a different way, you know? It's all about changing, and Latoya is just very constant on how she wants to, which I understand. But I don't want to play that way. It's not smart to me.
No, I know.
And I hate that we're clashing. Honestly, I hate it.
You into it?
I don't think she sees it. I think I'm just seeing it.
No, I see it too.
Do you?
Yeah.
How so?
I just feel like she thought yesterday the decision about the flip was one where we're picking you over her and vice versa.
It's not even about that. Like, I don't need you and Jed to want me more. That's not what I need. I don't fucking care. It was just smarter.
I know. We got all the repercussions of a flip that we didn't even execute.
It's so brutal, buddy. It's so brutal. Like, are you fucked?
You know what's even more annoying?
What?
Had we executed the flip, we would 100% have the numbers.
We'd be chill as fuck.
We'd be chilling. They wouldn't have Ro, and we would have Josh. We would have him.
Yep. And I would still be perfectly fine with Austin and Brayden.
And if Vic wanted to throw up Josh, she could.
And we could still just do these late night talks, and that would be it.
No. I know. Team Defender's really going through it.
They're fucked. Like, they can't get kicked when they're down. I'm so pumped the teams are over, though.
I know. They're getting picked off one by one by one.
That's another thing that she's all about is Team Destiny.
I know. It was perfect for us.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, I'm not going for anybody in Team Destiny. I'm like, fuck.
I also just can't stand, like, the Terrors and stuff, like, sitting in her HOH room. Like, you never hung out with her before, ever.
It makes me sick.
And we genuinely did.
Yes, I would go and lay with Vic and chat. And now all these people just popping up, hey, can I talk to her? No, get the fuck out of here. Oh, that makes me sick. You know, Tara's gonna hide in the middle too for a bit. Oh.
I can secretly get her, though. I have a lot of reasons now. Just being fake with her right now.
When is the right time? She's like, it looks like she's one of those people that may slide into jury.
She probably will.
Because, like, she's not a priority for people right now. Except Jed. And then that makes her a priority for us, but we won't want to get her before others. Like, we'd rather get rid of the Kyles of this world. And maybe the Rose of, but then maybe if we get rid of Kyle, we don't need to get rid of Ro right away after. That'd be a waste of our time. Yeah, approach Vic. Ask her who she would want in an alliance. That'll be very telling.
And then make something with her. But, like, what if it's, like, Tara? No, she doesn't like Tara.
She doesn't like Tara. It's not gonna be Tara.
If it is Austin, and it's just hard because when it comes down to voting.
Yeah. You're gonna have to vote with them.
But there's gonna be a point where I have to vote with you guys for numbers. We're kind of there.
Depends who's on the block. If Kyle's on the block and we have a chance, we have to take the shot.
No doubt about it. That's an easy one for me. I've made it very clear that I don't want him here. Yeah, we could think all night.
Want to go to bed? So I could tease you some more?
It's so hot here anyways.
I know. Oh, thank you.
Oh, Ty.
Oh my god. Look at this. It's a ridiculous outfit.
Huh?
Can't believe we're just walking around like this. Live feeds.
He doesn't give a shit. I hope it's dim.
Yo, it's what?
Why is it bright? I hope it's dim.
Yeah, like, what's wrong with them?